Hello, welcome to Great Mid Sports. Sorry for a slight delay. A few technical things to sort out. I'm joined today at Wolfhounds Bar by Tom and Dave. The two greatest teams in the competition's history go head to head today, so we're looking forward to this one. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. It's our first show since the break after the Usyk Fury absolute battle. So great to be back into it again, lads. Great to have you along.
Yeah, we're bringing a bit of intellectual force and sophistication to Great Mid Sports. Trying to improve the quality of the show a little bit. we were drafted in
as much as we can.
Yeah, it's no difficulty. No, look, sure, it's good to be here. I can't say I'm very far from an expert on soccer, but it's obviously a big game.
Oh yeah, sure. The magic of the cup, lads. We just saw poor old Tamworth there give Spurs some scare, and looks like Spurs are going to scrape and all win it.
Did that finish?
1-0 in extra time. Tamworth looked like their race is run. They looked like they're wrecked. But they gave Spurs a fair spook.
Yeah, big ask for them as well, yeah.
Can I go straight in with something, lads? And again, saying straight out, I'm not a great soccer man or whatever, but how is Harry Maguire playing?
Do you know what, Tom? It's funny. Like, go on, you can.
I was just honestly with the new formation that your man Amarim is taking in, he's actually doing quite well in it. It's helping him having
just bring that up
three
to your mouth,
defenders alongside him.
Yeah.
From a guy that was pretty much last pick in every game leading up to that, as soon as the formation changed and he was put in with two other centre halves alongside him, he's looked great. He's looked really, really good. Yeah, and nobody's more shocked than United fans at that.
Yeah, 100%. Look, we all thought he was dead and gone. He's finito.
But it's just, I mean, and obviously, if he's playing at a Premier League standard, he must be a good enough quality player. But we all see the absolute howlers he's responsible for.
Yeah.
Like, how can you do that so consistently and be a Premier League
player?
player?
To be fair to the fella, what was happening there, and it was a problem at United. It's still there. It's only recently even that they're starting to show some bit of kind of that they've solidified the centre midfield with Ugarte coming in with Manu, because even they played recently against Newcastle there, and he put in Casemiro and Ericsson, two lads shoving into their 30s, and they got absolutely fucking destroyed. So I think what was happening to the likes of Maguire with four at the back, he's no pace. You've got a midfield that was brutal, and he had all these lads counter-attacking midfielders as well as strikers running at him. He got exposed every week, like, and I mean,
they were also asked to play a very high line as well, which,
like, I'm not going to say Tom he's top notch, but I think Dave is bang on. Once they change the formation to five at the back, Maguire is just sitting there in the middle with two lads either side of him, and then two fullbacks further outside again.
But isn't there a bigger question then?
Sláinte,
Clive. Isn't there a bigger question then that it requires a format change for a Premier League centre half to be effective? Like, he should be effective anyway if he's at that level, surely. Playing for Man United.
Yeah, and do you know what? The thing about Maguire, if you put him into a side there that had two quality centre midfielders, he might have done spot on.
But again, he shouldn't need that, is what I'm saying. As a centre
I
half
take the
for
point,
Premier
right, Joe, but I suppose you're playing against lads there, like, with unbelievable pace.
I think when you're playing to the worst of everyone's abilities, which Maguire definitely was, I mean, it's not going to help. Yeah, and he should be good enough to cut out, like, some of the mistakes he was making like a year or two ago were unforgivable.
Chronic. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt, Tom, he has been scoured like at times, but
it definitely shows how
get that up
confidence
to your
plays
job. I just want
a big part in it.
I just want to get this thing on the screen here.
But again, I'll admit, like, I mean, I'm basing it on kind of the fragmentary look at clips and so on.
Yeah, no, it's a good question because it's a great sort of.
Am I right there, Clive?
Hero to or from zero to hero kind of story with him the last few months.
It is. But even then, going back to Ericsson and what do I call it, midfield.
Oh, and Casemiro, yeah.
Yeah, and again, it is obvious if you put two fellas that age. But again, should you have two fellas who are midfielders, but obviously can only play midfield together when they're potentially up against lower teams? That's ridiculous too. Like,
well, arguably Ericsson shouldn't even be playing in a pivot with two midfielders. So you've got two guys basically sitting in midfield who are kind of one's going forward whilst the other stays back, but another one goes forward whilst the other stays back. Ericsson never had the legs for that. And
he was a holding midfielder, like.
Yeah, and Casemiro was kind of more, a little bit like that, but at Real Madrid he had like Toni Kroos beside him. And Modric, and those two guys were just dictating every game that they played in. His job was to sit behind the two of them basically and just sweep up anything that came past him,
Yeah.
So they two very, very different roles there. Ericsson was played as an attacking midfielder most of his career. I don't know why he was dropped back into central midfield. He's not really that type of a player.
Sure.
And he shows that in his games. He can't run around like that, and he can't put in the tackle.
Who's this, Ericsson?
Not his game.
But had you mentioned the fact that he never got a run at number 10? Were you saying that there? Sorry, I was fixing the yoke there.
That's where he predominantly
I never got a fucking game there. I never understood it.
Yeah.
But again, lads, and it's a much bigger conversation. But for me, looking on at United, and obviously there's a lot of troubles at United in the last good few years, really. For me, it has to be cultural. Like, it's irrespective of the types of players you have, the manager. There's a cultural change needed, and to me, it seems very, very deep in the club.
Some rats set in there anyway.
But I mean, in any case, if you have players there who obviously Amarin comes in and Rashford is obviously not bothering his hole at training. I mean, to me, that has to be obvious that he wants out. I mean, and if you're paid, fucking, what's he paid? 200 grand a week?
Rashford?
350 grand a week.
Something like that.
And you're not bothering your hole. Then get the fuck out. No matter if you're from Manchester or if you're talented, I don't care. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, one of the excuses you hear from a lot of people is, he's a local lad, so he understands the kind of culture behind the club. But that makes the situation even worse then, because
correct.
You would imagine someone coming from his background.
Sorry there, boys. Can you just confirm there? Can you hear me, lads? Benny, can you hear us? Can't see why it's coming out here on my setup that we're good. Jack says he has no sound. Brendan, can you hear us?
Quality material.
After missing out on that gold, lads.
I don't think I can recreate that.
That's their
That's just off the cuff genius.
Jeez, if United were listening like that, we'd have solved their problems.
Yeah.
So we've not been heard. There's something, Heinz said something there.
Yeah, Benny, I presume we've got all good. Okay. Jack, you want to check the headphones or...
You're on mute, Jack.
Yeah. Jack, you're fucking barred. Giving us the fucking heebie-jeebies there. I see Arsenal going with the all-white. White
nice,
number and everything on the back. White.
Why would that? Why would they do that? White number in the back.
I wonder, is there, I don't know. Is it one of these...
Their third jersey, sure, is it?
Yeah, but I mean, surely there's some.
But is there a reason? Sometimes they do these kind of special one-off kits for, I don't know, is there any particular reason? But
maybe, yeah.
Arsenal dominating the opening stages here anyway. They're looking comfortable enough.
Yeah, it's a hard one to call, this one, because I think the Premiership game that they played, like, United didn't do too badly even though they lost, but Arsenal didn't exactly destroy them either, which I was expecting them to do. But like, United have pulled out some crazy results as well against the big teams.
Tell me this, Dave, have Arsenal no names on the back of the shirt? Is it just numbers?
Well, when I saw it first, initially, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in that light black.
I was looking there, Marks, I couldn't see the writing over his name. Yeah, they've no names.
The numbers just
the numbers.
Faded.
Interesting.
Outline.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while.
No. The magic of the cup, boys. Peter Flannery, good to hear from you. Benny, how are you doing?
Peter Flannery. Handsome Pete.
We'll let you off with that one, Jack.
That's called a user error, Jack.
Free kick to Arsenal. But no major cup upsets or anything really, has there, this weekend?
Did Newcastle go through?
They did, I believe, yeah. Or
no,
did they play yet? No,
I can't remember now. I can't remember what way the games were. Who did Newcastle play?
I don't think they were playing this weekend. They're not certain. Are they playing tomorrow? Liverpool won well anyway. Beat poor old Accrington, gave him an awful bit.
To be fair, like, it was probably over now, or it's nearly over. Like, that is a very significant result with Spurs going 100 and what?
20 minutes.
To beat, what did you say, fourth level down?
Yeah,
or?
they're National League 1. Like, that's just above the National League, like South and National League North.
That's incredible.
So
and I know it happens on occasion, but it's still significant. Like,
yeah, they were
and a dirty old goal, like, with everything.
Yeah, it was a filth bag goal.
To go the distance, and then just one goal separates you. Yeah.
And Tamworth nearly nicked it at the end of the match.
And as you were saying, there's probably just a lot of part-timers involved in that as well.
Yeah, there was one poor bugger missed the game there for standing on a nail in his shed or something. He was doing some work out in the shed.
Some of them could be going to work after the game today. Like.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
It's unreal.
It is amazing, though, and I didn't realise it, Dave, until you said it, that's not the common, that's not the normal format around Europe.
Yeah.
That all the levels play against each other.
Exactly, yeah.
That's class, like, I think it's brilliant.
That's brilliant, yeah.
All national leagues, all teams can enter it, and then obviously you have your qualifying rounds at the beginning where you have some of the lower leagues playing. But yeah, it's open to everyone.
But I mean, you would think from a marketing point of view, it's a great promotional thing. Like,
it is. It's a great story. Like, there's great stories to be told in that. Like, because stuff like that can happen with Tamworth.
Yeah, there's not really a downside. I wouldn't have thought. You know.
That's class. Imagine getting one of those big clubs like Tamworth. What a draw! Like Spurs coming to your own ground.
And you could see the stand. Like, we were looking at the pitch earlier and everything. Like, it's not an amazing stand, but it's still National League One level. Like,
In
but
Ireland,
there's
is
still a
it,
couple of thousand people in that. Like,
is there a similar format in Ireland, like with the
not
FAI?
sure with the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Tom, what way it works there. I'd like to think so. 'Cause
Oh,
I'd
there
like
would
to think
be.
it maybe
Oh, there
could-
is. Of course there is. Yeah, yeah.
Or could you have, let's say, one of the Limerick teams then ending up in a FA Cup final
Yeah, if you got there, yeah.
or FAI Cup
like
final? obviously.
yeah. Oh, that's good then. Yeah, so you could have something like that happen. Kilkishen or Tulla United.
I might make a comeback, Mount Shannon Celtic.
Did you ever play, Tom?
I did. Oh, by jeez, I did.
Then he was asked not
under
to.
14. I played for Mount Shannon Celtic under 14.
It's the joke.
And our coach used to say, "Hoof it," and that's all I did.
Charlton was there.
I don't think I ever took more than one touch in the whole year.
That was frowned upon. Like,
I booted every ball and man I saw. That's it.
No, John Smith side or whatever it is, fucking football.
yeah.
But that was often the case, though. It was just like thump it into the other half as soon as the ball came into your own.
yeah, especially if you're a defender, you just get rid of it. That's it. No matter where you are in the pitch.
We actually we went the whole league. We had good players, and we lost the league by I think a point, and we won, or maybe 3 points. But we won 14 games and lost one.
Wow.
And it was against the team that won it. They won 15.
Oh, sicker.
I think it was something like that.
We have a major upset on the cards here.
Just
Newcastle
sure,
have gone
yeah.
one behind to Bromley.
Bromley would be. I imagine they're below championship as well, are they?
Oh, God, yeah.
I called it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Arsenal still looking comfortable here. But Benny, your beloved Luton, Brighton had a good win yesterday away to Norwich, 4-0.
On Brighton there, lads. What's the story with Ferguson, or what's your thoughts on it? Will he?
He just hasn't
Get a
been playing.
move.
He hasn't been playing great, Tom. He
got
just can't
injured
make
and
his
he
Has he
hasn't
been
really
play.
come
playing
back,
though?
yeah.
Much.
No, I think he's kind of lost his.
He's
position
lost
with
his
it.
place at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, he's been coming on and not doing a whole lot. Now
Yeah.
he's probably living off of scraps now was the other side of it. He's probably not getting like
Yeah, but then as you say, he lost the farm too.
no, to be honest with you, I don't know. I didn't see the highlights of the Brighton game yesterday. For all I know, he could have played and scored. Benny, you might clear that up. You're the in-house Brighton expert.
But he's he looks a class player. Like,
The
and
header goes wide
he's
from
big.
Havertz,
You
is
know,
it, or-
obviously
oh, no.
He
his
has everything going for him. In terms
age,
of
Gabriel.
everything. Yeah, and he
He's
seems a
strong,
good lad
like,
as well.
he's
He
a good head,
seems
yeah.
level-headed. I'd love to see him do well. Like,
So
Oh,
he
geez, he
got
would,
a
yeah.
knee injury, was it, at the end of last season? He hasn't really kind
Yeah.
of.
You would imagine he get a move, but it is a bit kind of concerning that at Brighton he can't get a game. You know,
Yeah.
Like,
He's
no,
quite
don't
young
get me
as well,
wrong,
yeah.
Brighton are going great. Now I know they struggled there for the last month or that, but up to Linda were doing pretty all right, and I'd say he'll steady the ship again. The manager, they're too good like to go that bad for that long. But
I suppose he's a young 19. Like, he's only just 19, and he's playing kind of a traditional centre forward role, which
Yeah.
is a tough
Yeah.
role. That takes years to kind of perfect.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's very hard to dominate at 19 at centre
Yeah,
forward.
and look at some of the defenders he's up against
Yeah,
then as well.
yeah,
like,
exactly.
and the other side of it too then is that you think back to all the big strikers, all the big name strikers of the 90s and even the noughties. When a winger got the ball, first thing in his head is, I'm going whipping this into this fucking ladder and
Yeah,
putting a
yeah,
killer
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
A winger gets the ball in modern football now. It's like,
right,
I'm going cutting in and having my own shot.
That's
So
right,
the
yeah.
strikers are living off of scraps for the most part.
Case in point is United there for the past what season and a half. I
Yeah,
suppose.
now Highland doesn't help himself a lot of the time. He can't hold up the ball great, but
Yeah, and I think his finishing needs to improve a bit as well. But the service definitely hasn't been there.
no,
I mean,
no.
he's-
Jeez, you rarely see it. I was watching the game the other, jeez, it was a couple of weeks back. Was it Anthony Gordon on the wing for Newcastle whips in this unbelievable
yeah,
cross?
He's a great player.
And was it? I can't remember which lad stuck a head in it. Oh, Isaac maybe sticks a head on it into the
Yeah.
top corner. You're just going, that was a proper old school goal. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't see the crosses anymore.
Is Declan Rice playing?
I would presume so, Tom. Yeah.
Flano's calling you there, David.
Favorite character from Independence Day. Yeah. That's what my alarm is every morning.
Nunes, yeah, Flano. I don't know. He's never really done a whole lot for the money that was paid, but sure, we can't say much.
Oh,
Highland is the
Darwin,
same.
is it? Yeah, he hasn't really taken off, is he? He's a couple of spells, but I don't think he's.
Oh,
What did they pay
Martinez
for him?
is all right.
70 million, 60, 70
For
million?
who?
Oh,
For
Jesus,
Darwin
Della.
Nunes.
Yeah, sure. But there was ridiculous money being paid there.
It was nuts. What we paid for Highland was nuts as well. but-
What was that? 80 million or something?
For which now?
I think it's about 60,
72,
70
I think, something
Max,
insane.
add-ons as well.
But Tom, we're talking about a fella, right, who's struggling to make his place at Atalanta. who had probably 7 or 8 goals for the season, and they went away and spent that money on him.
But
It's
who's
just nuts.
behind that then? Who's looking for
But
him?
there's good ball in.
Who makes the recommendation?
Brian there gets it. But sure, there's obviously a scouting network there that reckons that this guy was worth the money. Jeez, I don't know what the fuck they were watching. Ferguson injured again.
I suppose, lads, you have to come back and say, like, he's coming into a shit culture, and any good player comes into a shit culture is going to go down rather than go up.
Particularly a young fella who's easily influenced.
A lot of people have been making the point as well that he should never have been brought in to be a starting striker for United. He should have been partnering someone who was, a proven striker.
Like, you're right. And in an ideal world, Kobe Manu wouldn't be starting. He'd be coming on because he's only a young fella. You'd have an established star of a midfielder there, like, for him to learn from.
Exactly, yeah. And look how City managed Foden as well, and they're still doing it. Like, I mean, Foden doesn't start every single game for City, and even like in his first few seasons, he was coming on playing like 12 minutes here, 20 minutes there, maybe, and then he wouldn't play again for another 2 or 3 games. That's how.
But he doesn't seem to be sulking about it.
No, because he knows the story.
But if he was in United, in the exact same scenario, he'd probably be gone because he'd be sulking.
And he'd be in the media every 2 weeks. There'd be an article out
as well, how like the management there and how everything is handled there.
It's
like
culture,
City are doing it in the right
culture,
way.
though. It's
in that sense, outside of the 130 charges that they have.
That's true.
Outside of all that, they're actually managed quite well. Like. But yeah, like United have done that to players for the last like 10 years now. It's crazy, and we still haven't learned anything.
Oh, here we go, and it's 1-0. Is he off? Is he on?
I don't think so.
Oh, that was too easy.
Is
a flag gone up late here? It is. It is.
I think it was played by a United
just
player,
move those mics up to your mouth a bit closer, because they're kind of designed to knock out noise. Yeah, perfect. Just a couple of inches from the old Shinaz.
I think that looked like it hit a United player before it went to. Let's see.
No, it's okay now. Is he on? Oh, he's well off.
Yeah, but if it hits a United player,
it does.
It hits Harry Maguire.
Old Harry.
No,
Harry's game.
But I think it doesn't matter, does it?
What happened there? What happened? Did they clip Maguire on the way through? But sure, shouldn't be offside then.
Apparently, it's not.
It can't be offside if it hits one of the opposition players.
What you said? There's no VAR in the FA Cup.
I'm not sure now, to be honest.
I don't think there is.
Would that be because of the venues they're playing at? They wouldn't all have VAR?
No, sometimes. No, you're right. Yeah, no, there is none in the FA Cup because Tamworth couldn't possibly have it in the setup. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, lads,
which is fair enough. Like, you can't have it at one ground and not at another.
Offside again.
So it's just as well the linesman spotted the offside, or it was 1-0.
I guess that's one of the downsides of having every single club being able to play in it, that the standards of each stadium are going to be different now.
Yeah, but I mean, look, sure, VAR, I mean, there's still obviously a lot of debate about that.
But it's so expensive to run it as well that bringing that to every game in the FA Cup.
Nice little finished up, boom.
I'm presuming it's been done, lads. But I mean, has there been an analysis, if it is possible retrospectively, to look back on through the years where games have been won and lost on decisions which were offside or whatever?
Yeah, but sure, I suppose
there has to be like multiple leagues won on the basis of decisions that were made.
Yeah, I guess you could do it, but like, what are you mean to change?
No, not at all to change it. I'm just saying the irony of it, like, just because there's so many games where you, and I wouldn't argue for that, because that's just, for me, it's part of sport.
It's done then,
you know.
Yeah.
No, but that's it. Like, before a goal goes in, and you just look at the linesman. If no flag is up, that's it. It's the goal.
Yeah.
Now you're looking at the linesman, then you're thinking, holy shit, no, VAR have to check it too. And
yeah.
But you're also factoring in then the rule changes. Then, like, the rules might have been different. You know, going back to some of the games you're looking at, or the way football was played. Like, it was a lot more physical in the 90s.
Of course, yeah.
Watching it more.
But I'm just saying that there could be like legends who are living forever off, let's say, winning a goal to win an FA Cup final, which could have been offside.
Yeah. Look at Maradona, the hand of God.
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
Even I was only chatting to, hey, Damien, how you doing? But even for going back to United v Porto, Dave, that sixth Champions League semi-final where Scholes' goal was disallowed, and it turned out that the fucking goal was perfectly onside.
Which semi-final was that?
Remember the last to Porto, Jose's Porto,
God,
and they went on to win the Champions League against an average Monaco side. The one that got away.
Yeah.
Newcastle have equalised.
What's that, about 5 or 10 minutes for Bromley there?
Yeah, Thierry Henry in the hand of frog, yeah.
Jesus,
As Doc says, though, you do whatever it takes to win, and if you get away with it.
Did you ever see the footage of Sepp Blatter laughing at the FAI for suggesting that to replay the last 10 minutes of the game or something?
Oh, no, it was
or
that they'd be the 33rd team in it or something like that.
Yeah, that was pathetic, all right.
It was pathetic.
It was,
fair, like.
Jesus, have some fucking pride.
You've done something wrong with Sepp Blatter's laughing at you. Like.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, a nice touch. Odegaard, Arsenal are away here.
Oh,
what a ball.
Oh.
Odegaard was missing a good while with injury for Arsenal or it's early part of the season. You know, he was a huge loss for them.
Oh, he would be, sure, yeah.
Just makes them tick, doesn't he?
I mean, he's no sign of rice, lads.
Is he playing? He is. He must be. Is that? Oh, that's Havertz there. That's him there in the centre circle. No, it's not. Jorginho's playing.
Jorginho's on, so yeah.
Marino's playing, isn't it? Jorginho, Marino, and who was the other lad? Odegaard, sure.
Freddie Lundberg.
Yeah.
yeah. Gilles Grimandi.
They had a fair old team back in the day. There were some battles with United back in those days.
Savage
killing
teams,
each other. Yeah.
Even with
Kicking
Chelsea
each other
and
out
throw
of
Chelsea in the mix as well. Like there were some serious teams.
When Abramovich took over Chelsea, yeah, that was a game changer. Then was it one season they signed Ballack and Shevchenko in the same transfer window?
Sure, United tried to get Ballack, didn't they?
Yeah.
You'd forget, it's amazing when you, like, obviously quality players get referenced a lot. Like, Shevchenko was fucking one of the best ever.
Unbelievable.
Like,
Yeah.
and
Absolute
he hardly
machine.
ever gets mentioned, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think people think of him, Shevchenko's move to Chelsea, you know, didn't turn out to be great. What he did with Milan before that was out of this.
insane.
What he did with Kiev, Dynamo Kiev, even before he went to Milan, he was unreal.
But there's other players, like Rivaldo for Brazil. Like, he's
Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
And he's never mentioned, you know.
He won the Ballon d'Or the year United won the Champions League. David Beckham was
Really,
second, and
Yeah.
everyone was saying Beckham was robbed. There should have been him that won it.
Rivaldo was
Rivaldo
unreal.
was
Yeah,
savage.
but that year in particular, though, Beckham was phenomenal too.
He
The
was,
amount of
yeah,
assists
he
he got was unreal.
Yeah, but
Two
again,
Champions
you
League
see,
finalists.
But Rivaldo was special, yeah. Rivaldo was special. Christ, the overhead kick against United as well.
Yeah.
And the 2-3-3 draws, like, that's back when... Oh!
Man,
but you
was it?
see, like, you're
Nice.
only
Good shot from
probably
Mano.
seen clips of Rivaldo at that time because you're obviously not watching all his games. But, like, the likes of him is doing brilliant things every day.
Yeah.
You know, and they're just phenomenons. Which again is a point I wanted to make, like about Timbo Rashford on the way here, like, and like because he hasn't played well for quite a long time as far as I can see.
Yeah.
And you know, you take any of those players we're talking about. Of course, I'm sure they had bad games from time to time, but I don't think any of them ever went like for a year, 2 years playing shit.
No, you're right.
You know?
100%, absolutely 100%.
No, I don't think they'd been allowed to get away with it.
Yeah, but it's it has to be a mental thing like this. Oh, things aren't perfect for me, so I'm gonna fucking flop. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tom,
that's
he was
it,
the
yeah,
most
I think,
infuriating fucking player. He drives me cracked. Rashford.
yeah.
I'm delighted that looks like they've come to some sort of agreement. He's going. I think 2 seasons out of 8 to 9 he's been there.
Yeah.
He's been good. Other than that, he's been stink.
Absolutely,
Like
yeah.
and absolutely stunk the place over.
That's right, yeah.
But
And
sure,
obviously there's another effect beyond his playing. Like, he obviously attitude-wise is bad, and that has to have an effect within the club.
yeah,
Yeah,
but sure,
I
for
mean,
too
his
long.
off the ball stuff has been questioned a lot. Now, whereas he was the golden child there after
Yeah.
a while, when he had the whole like.
Yeah,
the
but I mean,
lunch
was
meals for
that
kids and stuff, and
performative too? Like, you know, I don't
think
know.
I-
There's
yeah,
there's
I
a lot of
think he
Instagram kind of likes for that. Like, you
he
know,
became the figurehead of that, where he
Yeah.
wasn't really the one doing the work for that. Like, you
Yeah.
know, but fair enough. Like, he still put himself behind that cause.
oh, it's not a bad thing at all.
Oh,
Like,
nice
but
move.
But yeah, I think that overshadowed a lot of like. It happened to coincide with the good season he was having as
Oh,
well.
yes,
But
Good
after
ball
that,
in his
then-
house. Well defended at the back post. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? You well? Cheers for joining us.
Stephen Flannery, is it?
Yep.
Just haven't seen Stephen in a long time.
He's a beard down to his knees now, this.
Has he?
Yeah.
Very good.
He was always the real man at the Flannery's. Flano's still trying to grow and 43 years of age.
Tell you not.
44, sorry.
Tie your nuts and the few pubes that pop out the chin.
Don't rub my face so hard.
Seems to me Arsenal are all over them.
They are. Arsenal are seriously dominating here now. You kind of has the feel there's a goal on the way. And Arsenal are absolutely lethal at set pieces and corners in particular. And United are dreadful at defending them. So
Yeah, this
is a big chance now.
Yeah, this is a big weakness for United.
They had this thing going there, Tom. They used to all hang out at the back post and they run at the same time then when the cross is coming.
Arsenal
and
did.
it's their move they've been doing this season. And defenders just don't seem to be able to pick them up. Plus, I suppose they're coming at the ball at speed and it's hard to get ahead of a fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have more goals scored than anyone else in the league from set pieces.
Wait.
Corners, yeah. But when you look at their players, I mean, there's Saliba and
Gabriel, sure,
Gabriel,
two lads
yeah.
brilliant in the air.
Is Saka on?
Saka is injured.
Injured,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, he's been kind of their star this season.
Yeah, he's a
and
big lass, isn't he?
Yeah, big lass is right.
they kind of play with 4 centre halves at the back normally anyway.
What is he? Something like 10 assists and 5 goals, Saka. Like for a winger,
yeah.
that's a good return.
Yeah, he's a big loss for them as well. Yeah.
Halfway through the season, that's a great return. Like,
Is he out for the rest of the season now? Or is
I don't think so, but
okay. Oh, here we go.
probably
Yeah,
out
there's
long
the
enough
danger
to
going.
cost them a league title anyway, or the chance of one. Here we go. Come on, Harry. Onto the fucking noggin now and gone. Get it out.
I wonder, like, how do you counteract that? Do you
Oh,
charge
there's
out
a
to
bit of
beat them, or
handbags
what
here
do
on the
you do?
line.
You marked them 1-on-1, or like what's the?
I would rather any day of the week go men for men in a corner. I hate this zonal marking shite because you're standing there dead, and a fella is coming at you sprinting and leaping. You have no hope of getting above him.
So you go running with that guy then instead, and just hope.
I'd rather
beat
lose a
both
hitter
of
to
them,
a fella running beside him than
Yeah.
standing there waiting for him to get the jump at me.
True enough. I'm also not
Don't
sure
even
about this
mention it,
keeper.
Tab.
No, I got to reserve that for later. There's going to be an own goal somewhere.
The Phil Babb special. Oh, dangerous ball, and it's
Good
well
header,
cleared
good
by
header.
Mazraoui, and United survive.
Okay.
Well defended.
I know Arsenal have been all over United, but I don't think there's been too many shots on target. Though,
Not
from any-
really, no.
No.
But I mean, it kind of looks like there's one coming, all right.
I would like to see United keep the ball now for a couple of minutes because it has just been all.
Some
The
of
possession
that,
stats must be off the fucking charts for Arsenal. Like, cheap.
It's a foul anyway.
The ref says
No.
play on. Oh, handball, ref.
It looks like a handball.
Oh,
He's giving a throw, is he?
what else are we yesterday? Notts Forest win again. Jesus, lads, Notts. It's a great story to see it. And Notts Forest absolutely fucking
It
flying.
is.
Brilliant,
It is.
brilliant
Yeah,
for football.
It is, in fairness.
Yeah, because they were well down in the leagues.
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
Like, they were.
Delighted for Nuno. I thought Nuno
Very,
got a
very
raw
bad.
deal at Spurs. Didn't get long enough there to try and
Yeah,
sort
he's
it
like-
out.
he's
and he
a
got
good
turfed
manager,
out.
But like when the managers get long enough.
I
now,
know,
like,
yeah. He did great at Wolves. Like, got the Spurs job off of that, and then Spurs fucked him out the door.
I think Spurs fans anyway are especially delusional though about how like
What they
much
expect.
success they should be having.
Yeah. Does anybody have a final score for us from the Tamworth Spurs game? 'Cause Spurs had nicked an old dirtbag 1-0 in extra time goal there. We haven't seen a result yet. Tamworth 4.
It would have popped up here. I'd say
yeah.
if there was a change.
Yeah.
4-1. Yeah.
Here.
Come
He
on.
got booked for that.
Did he get booked for it?
Yeah, Martinez got a yellow for that. Yeah.
Oh,
Your man
what,
should
did he
have got
stand on
booked.
his foot, did he? I missed that part.
No, he's the
I
elbow.
thought it was the
think
elbow. No, he's grabbing his...
Why is he holding his fucking
Oh,
knee?
Jesus, lads.
That guy
Look
spends
at the
most of the
agony.
games in this position now, just lying on the ground screaming.
Was 2. All right, Paul, sound. How are you, Paul? Happy New Year to everyone watching.
Oh, it was to finish 2 to Spurs in the end, did it?
Mm.
Okay. He's only just back from injury as well, isn't he, Gabriel? So-
Where is he from?
British.
Is he?
Yeah.
And is he on
He's
England?
Manu.
He
Yeah.
got called.
Yeah.
He got called up.
He was playing for England
last
right,
year,
for a
yeah,
few caps.
for his first
What age
cap.
is he?
19.
19.
Is that all?
He's got big potential, all right. I mean, he kind of went a bit poor there at the start of this season. He was very
did,
good
but
last
he had
year.
an injury as well, didn't he? So
But again, lads, 19.
Yeah, some
know what I
going.
mean? He's-
But like,
he's a
get back
child,
to
like.
back to Dave's point. Like, he should be a fella that's coming in there.
playing games like this now, FA Cup, that kind of thing.
You know, and you should have an
playing
established
week in, week out.
superstar in midfield, and Manu should be learning off of him and
Yeah,
coming
well, I
in as
mean,
a kid.
they
Like,
shouldn't really. I know they're old enough, they're good enough and all, but like at that age, I'd give a lad a bit of time. Like,
Yeah.
not Rashford is different, but I mean, I wouldn't expect a 19-year-old to be dominating every game.
Yeah.
Same with Ferguson.
You shouldn't
like.
be relying on them as being
No,
your key
of
man
course
every
not.
week.
Yeah. Of
Whereas,
course
like, the option to bring them in, like you said, in
Yeah,
game time.
and learn more
absolutely,
and more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Now,
I mean-
fuck me, he's a beast. Like, he doesn't look 19, but
No, and he's deceptively, like, he looks short compared to the rest of it, but he's like 6'1" as well. Like, so he's a big enough guy as well.
well, Flano, the reason I said it was we haven't been on live since before Christmas, so
what's he saying?
bit late for Happy New Year. 2 legends in Clive today. Appreciate that, watch.
Ouch. Oh, it finished 3-0 Spurs.
Ouch.
That was coming anyway, I suppose.
Yeah,
Tamworth
once the
were-
first goes in, poor old
Correct.
Tamworth are gone. The old fitness level, then
Yeah.
You know.
And confidence.
you've
sure,
got lads there
everything
going to fucking work tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
Here we go. Dangerous on Odegaard.
It's keepers all day, or
Oh.
should be anyway. He's
I
a
tell you,
dodgy enough
Binder's
keeper,
done.
that is.
But he's done it right under the high ball and a few crosses. He does. Onana's a desperate flapper.
Onana seems very poor.
Oh jeez, I don't
For
know.
that standard
I don't know
of
what to
keeper.
make of him. And
just- he
another
never
guy they
seems
paid a
very
fortune
sure.
for Tom.
But tell me, why are there not more clubs trying to buy Kelleher?
I know. Sure, I've been
don't
saying
know.
it for.
Well, especially now that like Liverpool have agreed to transfer for another keeper from Valencia.
No,
Yeah.
I'd say he's gone. I'd say he's
So-
gone in the summer.
But he's class, like.
He's definitely Premiership level. Like.
Of course he is,
Easily
but what-
either he'll be gone or Allison will be gone in the summer. I'd say one of them has to.
Alisson
That hardly-
had apparently gone to one of the Saudi clubs.
Why would they do that though? Is he not still...
Allison's brilliant, but
He's injured all the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what age is he now? Early
31.
Is that all he is?
That's young for a keeper.
He's
like.
very young for a goalie, yeah.
But I mean, but go back
It
to
is-
Kelleher
his
there.
injury problems, I think, are what's concerning him. I think because he's.
But if you take what you call the other United keeper, the main United
Onana.
keeper, like surely Kelleher is better than him.
no,
I
I
would
don't
have
think
thought.
so.
No?
No, I wouldn't.
I
think
know.
so.
Well, the one thing Onana has is he's brilliant with the feet and he's brilliant at playing around. No, I would rather a goalkeeper every day of the week that's brilliant with his fucking hands.
That's brilliant to save it.
yeah.
Like,
No, in fairness to Onana, he saved more shots last season, was it, than any other
Yeah, if
goalie,
you look at
which
his
I
stats even
couldn't
for this
believe.
season,
But
and he's been poor.
There was more shots against him,
he's
though,
Still
as
one
well.
of the top
Yeah.
keepers in the league now.
but he.
Onana, compared if you look at the stats for
But the
shots
killer,
saved,
the
like,
killer with Onana, Tom,
He's
is
just
he'll go
prone
in
to
there, make 3 or 4
huge errors.
unbelievable saves, and then someone takes no shitty effort from 30 yards that's guzzles along the ground and it goes through his leg. They're just going, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
But the shots
Definitely,
saved,
yeah,
though,
it is.
Dave, are those statistics not a bit deceptive? Like, if shots saved, like, is based on shots you get. Like, because, I mean, and United's
know, yeah.
defence is poor.
To
they're
tell you how
gonna be
open they
hit.
were last year.
Saves mightn't be that good as well.
But I mean, there's also like the eye test. Like he makes brilliant saves sometimes. Like he really does. But like Clive said, like he could just as easily turn around in some game.
It's
and
a
ball the ball
concentration
back.
thing or
His-
something,
His
I don't know.
concentration isn't the best. Like
I just
but-
think it's a pity, like, for Kelleher to not be... He seems to be
But
good enough, like.
Oh, no, you're right.
Oh, he absolutely is. Yeah. He's
But one
definitely
thing,
good enough, yeah.
one thing that, like, I keep going back hammering the guy because he just absolutely rotted my shite at Ten Hag. But like, they went away and signed this Bayern Deer sub goalie. Not once did he get. I don't know if he got 1 minute under Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Like every cup competition, every game, Onana.
Yeah,
Onana was
yeah,
having
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking nightmare week to week, and he's still stuck
Even
with
trying
him.
that
And it's
out,
like,
like-
Jesus, will you throw the other lad in for just a game?
Yeah.
Get Onana out of the firing
Why
line
you
for a
buying
week.
him?
Yeah.
But it was the same issue with Rashford. Rashford played every week, no matter how stinky he was. So I want to really like with a new lad. He's ruthless. You have to be like, if you're playing stink, you're gone. It seems straightforward, like, but other managers just didn't do it.
That's
Even
poor, that's
Garnacho,
poor.
like the great hope, as he was being massively overhyped. He's been thrown out of the team for the last month or that as well.
yeah.
But he should have been managed in the same way that Mainu was managed. Like Garnacho's only 20 now.
Oh, nicely
Like,
played there
he's-
from
Yeah, you're right. It's
no,
fairly similar.
he shouldn't be in that
who's that,
position.
Saliba or Gabrielli?
Where we're relying on him for
Yeah,
winning
yeah.
games, like, you know. Rashford also
And you don't
is
get
just-
the idea that you're entitled either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to send out the right message. Yeah. It's all Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah,
Jesus,
it's really-
34 minutes in, and it is all Arsenal. They
But
must
it-
have 80% possession.
But as Dave says, though, they've had no real clear chances either.
There's
like.
there's
No.
been nothing really that no, watch this now, they'll just score.
Well, I suppose that's where United with 5 at the back, you can really shore it up, I suppose. Get the midfielders dropping in too.
I think this is what United have to
There
do.
you go.
They have to
Oh,
play like
ref.
this. They have to look
Vicious.
for the breaks, yeah. No, it doesn't help that we've one lad up against 5 or 6 defenders there now, so that's
Yeah, see that, guys. See, Benny's alluded to there in the comments. Usyk gets the Ring Magazine Boxer of the Year award. No major surprise, like, but
No, not at all.
I see Knockout of the Year went to Daniel Dubois for absolutely poleaxe and poor old Anthony Joshua.
Oh,
What a ball! Well done, Maguire.
he should get that even if it was a bad knockout.
Oh, jeez, he laid him out right. Some performance, but
Usyk is unreal.
yeah, Usyk is quality. But like I see Opataya there, the Australian lad. No, he's a brilliant boxer. He's a hardy bugger. He's a cruiserweight, a huge lad as well. But he's been killing all before him in the cruiserweight division. But he won again there the other night, last weekend. Knocked out your man Niika or some fucking lad. Knocked him out in the 4th round. Jez just laid him out like a fucking starfish. But he called out Usyk afterwards. He wants to pop at Usyk because Usyk was cruiserweight, like.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Did he come
so-
back down to him?
Yeah, Usyk won all the belts at cruiserweight. He's won them all at heavyweight. And now this Opataya is the kind of next big up and coming thing. But Opataya is 29, Usyk's 39. Does he bother his hole going back down?
And
And
Usyk still have a fight with What's he saying?
Well, Usyk, the world. Well, Daniel Dubois, I suppose, will be the natural one for Usyk because Dubois is the other belt holder now. Usyk had them all, but they took one off him because he wouldn't defend it because he wanted to fight Fury, you see.
Yeah.
So they took the belt off him, and Daniel Dubois then beat Joshua for that belt.
All right.
For the likes of Usyk there, say if Pataya calls him down to his weight, like it might be a daft question, but why wouldn't? Is there not a possibility for him to go up?
There possibly would be for Pataya to go up, yeah.
But then if he's calling him, wouldn't it be his? Like, wouldn't it be Usyk's kind of?
Well,
call?
you see, really, what people are looking for, like you from cruiserweight up to heavyweight, you've got light heavyweight there as well. You've got Better Biev and Bivol. These guys there too will be more.
Okay.
Originally, people were kind of putting them with Opataya for a matchup, but the fact that Usyk was cruiserweight before, your man's trying to get it. Here we go, counter-attack, Mazraoui. Oh, Bruno! Bruno tries to buy a free kick. The ref says no thanks.
That has to be a foul.
I thought it was a push.
Oh, that's poor enough. If he's missed it,
I'd like to see that again now.
Looked like he kind of threw himself.
Bruno's going to get himself a yellow now for Mowden.
The boot in his hand and everything.
But this bullshit though, like I mean, if you're fouled, fair enough. But he's still standing in the same position. He should be fucking trying to track back.
Well, he's going to get booked
He
now.
can give out all
Yeah,
he
look at
wants.
this. This is the sense. No, he's going to be booked for being a fucking drama queen.
But give out all you want. Track back. Like that's your first responsibility, not stand up.
No,
rolling
yeah,
and shouting.
yeah.
But he's showing the ref, I guess, that your man's up to stepping on the
fuck
heel
off.
and the boot has gone off. Like,
I have to see this now. No, fair enough. It's a foul. I know you're getting pissed off, but like the ref, look, he's booted.
But look at this. He took off his own, threw it down. Like, what are you going to do?
It was hanging off. Let's see here now. He might.
Oh, he stood in his heel there before the ball came to him, but like he tried. Yeah, it's a foul, like, but the drama afterwards.
Yeah.
He's prone to that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But just
he's
like
very, very petulant.
he'll go in and make a tackle in the second half, and you run the wrist in, he's gone.
Getting
Like,
sent
just
off, yeah.
stupid yellows.
There's the dancer.
Yeah, they'd be great fights. They'd be great fights to see if they go ahead. Alvarez and Terence Crawford would be unreal. Usyk and Dubois. Yeah, sure. Look, there's rumours. There's rumours now. Well, actually, it's not rumours. Eddie Hearn, the big promoter, has said they've actually booked Wembley for next year.
For what?
AJ and Fury.
Really?
But has it got the same appeal? Like,
No, of course it doesn't. I mean, it'll still be a big fight.
they'll sell out Wembley, like. But
And the reality is, in boxing, has become more and more just about the entertainment factor or whatever. But like, it doesn't have the same, like, obviously authenticity to it. But I suppose you're not really. It's hard to look for that in boxing these days.
yeah. Now, the one thing I will give the Sheik credit for, he's putting together fights there that people have wanted for 5 years or more. Like a lot of lads, what's destroying the boxing is you've got lads who are signed up with different promotion companies, different TV stations, and not TV stations, but box office fucking.
Yeah.
You know, DAZN, Sky, whatever, they're all getting bought up by this lot, so you can only do fights under that. Do you know? And what's happening then is one camp cannot agree with another camp as to what one we're going to fight under and all this, and they're all fucking avoiding each other, and lads then are deliberately avoiding fights because they want to keep the belt for another while, and they're going fighting lads that they know they're going to beat. But what Turkey Al Sheikh is, or that's his name, is it Turkey Al Sheikh, is it, or something like that? What he's done is he's come in basically with monstrous money and said, you take the fucking money, the fight's happening. So next thing they're all heading out to Saudi Arabia, and they're all going, no, we're delighted to get the fight together. Money fucking talks.
Money talks, yeah.
No, in fairness, like, it is a bit obscene, like the money involved, but at the end of the day, the fights everyone wants to see have been happening for the last 2 years, and that hasn't been the case for a long, long time. Like, Robbie Dunn, how are you?
I can't read that.
He's saying he's
Rob's
injured.
writing is terrible.
And he's gone mental since he got the contract. He's useless, Tom.
Who's this?
Who are we talking about?
Or Evans?
Oh, Evan or Ferguson, is it?
Or Evans.
Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know who he's talking about. It's one of these cryptic Rob.
Or Robbie D.
Rob, please.
You're not limited to characters on YouTube, Rob. You can.
Jeez, I didn't even know I got a contract.
Maybe you are.
Yeah, so be some good fights next show. Actually, like February the 22nd, we're doing it here on this Saturday night. Probably the best undercard of all time. You've better be Evan Bivol. I think the list is there. You've better be Evan Bivol in the rematch. The first fight was super close. Better be have got to shout. I thought Bivol won it myself, but then you've Daniel Dubois fighting Parker. The winner of that will probably look to fight Usyk for all the belts. You've Shiraz there against who is he fighting, Dave? Adam, is it? Yeah. Shiraz's quality. Boatsy versus Smith is another great fight. There's some. It's like Madrimov is a guy who only lost to Terence Crawford last summer, and gave him a fair fight as well. So you have some unbelievable all title fights. Like you rarely see that now on an undercard.
When is that? February.
February 22nd. Yeah.
Really?
The Sheik is putting all that up as well. Like.
Wow. Where's it on?
It's on over in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
That's where most of the fights are going now. We're watching one of them here, sure. Some lady in the crowd wins a fucking G-Wagon worth about 200 grand. It was about, they had this raffle for people in the crowd, like, and this 200 grand like G-Wagon. Your mum was like walking up, like, you could always tell by her, I have 5 of these at home, like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this? Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
But but some great fights. But that'll be some night of boxing now. Because it starts at like 6 o'clock, you're going on till after midnight, and there's every single fight there, which is never the case on under the cards. You're always going to have a couple of donkey fights, or a guy just getting a fucking easy fight out of the way just to stay sharp, you know. But every one of those are title fights. They're all quality boxers, like.
Robert's talking about Ferguson from Brighton.
Oh yeah,
saying that he's injured.
I don't think he's useless. I wouldn't agree with that at all. I mean, first of all, he's only just 19.
No, he's definitely not useless.
He's got huge promise. Like, you'd only judge that in 4 or 5 years. But
I wouldn't call him useless.
He's got all the sort of ingredients that you'd want from a striker. Like he's big. He's a big guy as well. Yeah. He's strong. Yeah. He's deceptively fast as well, actually. But like he was brilliant in his first kind of breakout season with Brighton as well.
Yeah.
The finishes he was putting away.
Yeah.
He's just seemed to lost all of it. Like he doesn't have the confidence, or he doesn't have the finishing anymore. He's just kind of wanders around the place. But he's doing okay for Ireland when he plays.
But you wonder then, and again, I'm not blaming the Brighton management, but like, does he need just more game time? And obviously you can't. It's catch-22 in a way. Like, you know,
he needs to be producing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know how Brighton play. Is it a one striker kind of and 2 lads playing off of him?
Well, sure, you have your man out in the wing there, the Asian fella. He's absolutely unreal. Mitoma, he's brilliant.
He's very good. Yeah.
So is it a 4-3-3 they played in?
I think they play with the 3 up front, but it's like.
Benny, you might clarify that as our in-house Brighton expert. What's the regular formation for Brighton? Is it 1 up top?
Go on. A rare attack from United.
Yeah, a rare touch for Highland.
He's done well.
Go on, get it.
Man, for fuck's sake.
Wrong choice.
Comes to nothing.
Oof. It was just as well Ugarte missed that tackle because that was a yellow straight away.
Rice is definitely not playing.
Delict does well. Super defending.
And gives it away.
Come on, Benny. Yeah, Brighton usually play a 2-2-2. Very narrow down the centre.
Get your spine right.
That's it. Yeah. So Rob reckons he got a poxy hat-trick against Newcastle. Talk of him going to championship and no one wants him. Guys, finished. The next Anthony Stokes.
Disable Rob's comments there, will you?
There's no holding back here. Tell us how you really feel, Rob.
This has kind of opened up a bit now, this game.
A little bit.
Boys, I'm going to pop out to the bar. Anybody want something?
If bacon fries, I'll grab some.
Would you like a bacon with your
No.
Give me a Corona, Clive, so just to tip away on it.
No, I'm all good. Thanks.
Jeez, he's some wanker, isn't he?
Can't hear something. We can breathe now. He's taking the stick away.
But I can't get my head around going back to the United thing, like the idea of players at that level and that money not putting in an effort and
just dropping off altogether.
That's the biggest thing. It has to be the biggest thing is the culture, and I think it's very old. I think it's there a long time. Like going back to, like, maybe it's the kind of vacuum after Ferguson is still potentially there because he had so much control of the whole club. Like everything went through him.
Even in amateur level, Tom, you might go out and you might be playing like shit, like in some minor game or whatever, under 21s or whatever. You'd be having a nightmare. But the last thing you do is just put the hands in the hips and go, fuck this.
Start sulking. Of course.
Today, that's the last thing you do. Whereas a weekly basis with United players, like
Yeah.
especially like some of the lads we've mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, they're just switching off, and they don't really seem to. Doesn't really seem to be any repercussion because they know that they're going to be on again next week.
Yeah.
And there's, maybe it's the lack of squad depth, and that they know themselves they're going to be played again anyway. But
Well, if that
they
is
just
the
don't seem
case,
to
then
care,
that's something seriously wrong. Because I mean, if again at United, there should be at least enough depth. You could say it could be better, but there's enough depth to drop a player and put on another player.
exactly, yeah.
You
And
know?
even if that's a youth,
Yeah.
some guy in the under-21s who's been doing well in training, then
Exactly.
he's done more to show that he needs a chance. Then than,
Exactly.
like some of the games Rashford's been putting in, like, and you just know he doesn't want to be there. Like,
Yeah.
the head is just turned, and he's not tuned into it at all. He doesn't want to put in the effort for it. And Garnacho's been kind of showing glimpses of that as well this
Yeah,
season, which
yeah,
is worrying.
yeah.
But I'm glad Amarin has come in now because he might be able to curb some of that. Like Garnacho's still quite young. Rashford's 27. He's not going to change now. Like.
No.
But the likes of Mainu now and Garnacho, some of them,
Yeah.
they might, like Diallo he's a great little player. He's had a brilliant work ethic as well. Like he's up and down the wing all day.
Well, I think if you're trying to change the culture of any club, whether it is at an amateur level or Premiership level, it's going to take a bit of time and a bit of pain.
Yeah.
But you have to push yourself through it.
Yeah.
So like if it took a year, 2 years, and not even like set your sights to win anything, maybe you will, maybe you won't. But your primary thing is to change the culture. Like
Yeah.
you'll do it, but it might take 2 years to do it.
And it's very much required, like, because United's trajectory is only downward now for the last few seasons.
It's okay.
Like,
Is that all right? Yeah, of course.
Like, it's scary.
Dangerous
how close
spot.
they are to the relegation zone at this stage, at this part of the season.
Yeah,
Like,
true,
it's-
true.
Who gave away the free? Oh, Odegaard. Oh, it's
Martinez
deflected
with
over
a
it.
foul on Odegaard, and it looked like he could get another yellow for it, but the ref just gave a free.
Martinez might be slinged.
He might be, yeah.
Oh,
They'll
that's
be
an awful
targeting
free
him
kick.
now as well in the second half. How many minutes have had a time? 5. Okay.
I tell you what, the lads, it's a skill that's died completely. The free kick.
Hasn't it?
There was a time there, lads, where you have 5, 6 absolute lethal free kick takers in the league, like at least 5 or 6.
Juninho?
Oh, yeah.
God,
But you'll be
he's
looking
Zola.
there and thinking like this is definitely going to be on target. You know,
Yeah,
pull
hit
a
the
save out of the
target.
keeper.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How
you're right.
often, like more than not, you see it, like it either goes a mile over the bar, like you rarely even see the goalie having to make a save,
Well, you don't get him.
or plows into the wall.
Yeah.
The evidence is that free kick was awarded, and none of us even hardly commented on it. Before
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
believe, geez, here we go.
Yeah.
It's almost
Yeah,
like a penalty
yeah.
nearly. Like,
And Odegaard is like technically gifted enough. You'd expect him to at least,
Well,
you know, at least test the goalie or something.
If it was Fernandez now, I'd be watching it alright because he's got a fairly decent strike. But even his like hit rate for free kicks is brutal.
Well, yeah, when you break it down, like how many has he scored in the last 3 years? Like 1.
Yeah.
Do you know?
But you look at Ronaldo, is he still trying to take free kicks?
I know, yeah.
what's going on out there now?
scored in
Are
over
they
5
on the
years.
top of the league out there or what? Or
I'd say so. He's an absolute goal machine out there.
is he?
Oh Jesus, yeah.
He won. I was watching the thing the other day. He won the player of the match. He's in the same team as Sadio Mane now.
Oh, really?
playing Over in the same team as him as well.
yeah.
Sadio Mane scored. I think he had 2 assists and scored a goal. And Ronaldo scored a penalty, and Ronaldo got man of the match. It just kind of shows you that there's it's all the politics there.
Keep
as well.
slight
Keep him
bias.
in the attention.
What's that? Yeah.
Ronaldo's still the last to score a free kick for United. Yeah,
What's he?
that's true too. I'd say. Yeah.
God. No, Fernandez surely scored, doesn't he?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, it's a dying art. Like, where are all the free takers gone? You know, I know players are probably getting bigger and they're
But you-
difficult, and the goalies are huge. And
but
but
still,
at the
I mean,
same time,
it's a set
you
piece
think
that
it-
you can get something out of potentially. Like, I don't know.
But the likes of these, like, I know I'm going way back, but the likes of Zola and these guys, it was never a power free kick. It was a dink. Juan Mata was another guy who was brilliant. It was always a
the
dink.
bend,
yeah,
it
wasn't
was
necessarily
wrong foot in
about
the
like
keeper, yeah, that kind
trying
of
to get power on it. It was like if it's accurate and you get the dip on it.
I guess it just shows you like the levels that like the best free kick takers are at, like the likes of Juninho and
Who was your man there?
Beckham and.
Do you remember? Yeah, are you on about Juninho now?
There was
The guy that played in Europe, or are you on about the Juninho that played for Middlesbrough?
Juninho, the guy who played in Europe. He
Oh,
used to
he
score
was
goals from, like,
fucking
40,
outrageous.
50
Yeah,
yards
yeah,
out.
yeah. Perlo
Perlo's
was
very
unbelievable
good.
too. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that Juninho. I thought you were on about the
he was
Middlesbrough
unbelievable.
Juninho. Yeah,
I think he
was
scored more goals from free kicks than he did from open
Half
play,
time,
or from
boys.
Open play.
half time, and it's pretty boring game. Arsenal dominating massively though.
Kind of game you couldn't call it. Like, is Arsenal have been on
No,
top? But
yeah,
no
and
evidence they're going to score.
it's like United now go and score hopefully in the next 10 minutes.
yeah. But I think this suits United to the ground though, playing it like this, because like
Oh,
Arsenal
yeah.
aren't creating much. Like I wait until I see the the stats at half time, but I'd say they've had much more of the ball than United, obviously. Like,
I'm just saying, Fernandez still cribbing.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be whinging about that one until after.
Well, jeez, you want to be careful now because
he's got sent off a fair few.
He has, and you know what? An awful lot of the time, Tom, is because one of the yellows is a stupid dissent yellow. You know, I hate dissent yellows. Like I can forgive a guy once losing his shit, but when you're a guy like Bruno who's getting dissent yellows 6 times a season, it's like Jesus, lad. Like the ref, no matter how cheesed off you are, you know in the back of your head, the ref ain't changing his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, dads, that was last August. Was that when they scored for a free kick?
Yeah, well,
Mika is fairly swollen, isn't he?
Oh my God, he's back on the milkshakes.
he wintered well.
Did you ever see that clip from him when he was talking about bursting onto the scene?
Keno, yeah.
Up your mouth there closer, yeah. Just yeah. Come on.
He's funny now, in fairness.
He is. Himself and King get on brilliant.
Yeah, he takes it as well. Like he doesn't get cribby about it. Did you see Sterling? Oh, was it not Sterling? What's his name? The ex-Liverpool player that was on doing the commentary with Carragher and Sturridge. Himself and Carragher just did not.
Really?
Oh yeah, they not nearly came to blows, but they like
tension, like
it was big time.
Really?
Yeah, you could see Neville even just kind of backing away, going, okay.
Well, I'd say Carragher would be awkward enough to deal with. I don't know. I find his energy a bit.
He always seems to have to want to be the big man in the situation, that kind of a thing. Like,
well, I tell you, Shane O'Doherty was the happiest man around when he heard Carragher after the United game. Was it the other night or the other day? Andy Robertson, you know, and Shane said it. Myself and Doc were talking about it here, and there was lads on TikTok slamming us for it, going, Andy Robertson's been like fucking man of the match last week, man, and all this sort of shit. Go right, like Andy Robertson's been struggling big time, and we just said it. I said, yeah, he's looking like Kyle Walker now. Look like time is starting to catch up with him a bit.
Yeah.
A guy who used to be a brilliant fullback is starting to look a bit exposed at times. So we got nailed anyway. Last week, Jamie Carragher comes on. Andy Robertson's looking fucking dodgy this year. You know. So I was like, I wanted to go back to all these gringos who've been slating me, going, well, what? It's okay when Jamie says it. But
your hero.
Yeah. But he has though. Robertson is. He's not the same player at the moment. This season definitely.
To be fair, Trent has been like that pretty much all his career. Like any ball in over the top, like we've said it years ago as well. Like any ball in over the top, he gets caught in it.
Can I ask about Trent? Right, see that goal that United got? I think it was the equalising goal, and Trent had tried to clear it. Like to me, that looked like the most weak, pathetic attempt to clear. Like just booted anywhere. Yeah. And then kind of jogging after him to make a tackle. Yeah. Was that not ridiculously bad?
Well, to be honest, what has saved? Look, you could make the argument that Trent would not even be a fullback for a top half of the league side, only other than the fact that he's absolutely technically brilliant in terms of his cross. Like his crossing and shooting for a fullback are phenomenal.
Yeah, no, but hold on. But leaving that aside, I understand what you're saying there. But that particular play, like it looked like he just booted it, didn't care where it went. It went back into the middle, which again, anyone would know you don't do that. And then he kind of half jogs after your man and doesn't even put in a tackle. That alone, is that not something that should be called out?
He's done that all his career. Like the part about him not tracking back, like that part, he's done that all his career.
And that's not a lack of ability. He's just not trying.
He's not a great defender.
I know he's not a good defender, but he's not trying.
No, well, well, maybe just I don't know, is it a concentration thing or?
Yeah, there's rumours of him leaving to Real Madrid and all of that in the summer.
That's ridiculous.
So maybe part of him is his head has turned a bit and he's not putting in the same effort. But like he's always been prone to just. The positioning hasn't been great.
No, I understand that, and that's probably it's unfair on him to expect him to do that. It's not his game to a degree, but he should have. He can run fast, and he surely can put in a tackle. Yeah, and that clearance just seemed to me like fucking just kick it anywhere.
I think he was trying to play it out from the back to pick someone out in midfield. That's like that's kind of the Liverpool.
But at that stage of the game,
I know it was shit, right? But
it was still, and he should have put in effort to recover from that.
In fact, he just stood up and watched it's funny because I think you go to Spain there and they're all like so tactically and technically gifted. Like he could be exposed massively out there if he can. Yeah. If he's not in the right spot, they'll target that. Like.
What is his right spot then?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't trust him as a defender, but surely to God you can make something of him in midfield.
Right in midfield or
something, because a guy who can cross the ball like that and shoot, I mean, sure you can find a better role. Maybe do you know? Actually, I think he'd actually be brilliant in United setup. I was just
going to say, would he be
with
good in
5 at the back?
Yeah. When you 5 at the back and he's not, it's not really
You've got 3 lads to cover your hole, say, rather, but what he could offer you going forward, he'd be lethal,
half coming out to cover in behind you, so he'd have that.
But it seems preordained he's going to Madrid, like.
Well, yeah, he's a free transfer. They can talk to him since the start of this year, so. I'll tell you one thing, though, lads. Liverpool lose him, and if one or both of Van Dijk and Salah go, Jesus.
I have a suspicion you'll see all of them going.
Van Dijk can hardly go,
especially if Liverpool win the league this season, which it looks like they will.
Why would they go up and win the league?
Because they've won everything at Liverpool now, and this is probably the last chance they'll have for a
fair
move
enough.
and especially if it's
their last big contract for all of them,
or something like that coming knocking at the door, or PSG if it's money.
But would Van Dijk be the same then? Like, as in, would other clubs have as much of an interest in him at that age?
Oh, I'd say so.
For a defender, like,
he'd do very well in Italy now.
What is he?
Probably
What's he now?
He would in Italy, or 32, I think 3.
He's older now, but he's
that much?
He's not a slow defender either. Still,
no, he's still a unit in fairness.
Oh, he's class. I think he's brilliant. He's a great captain.
Yeah.
But I think you're right about Italy. He'd do very well in Italy. I'm not sure about Spain though. But
I'd say he'd do all right in either. Yeah, Salah be the one I'd be curious to see.
Into any team in Spain, like Real Madrid or Barcelona team, he's making them.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Like,
where do you reckon? Do you reckon Salah go to Saudi? Do you reckon he'd go for one more big club?
It's hard to know. I don't think he's going to go.
Salah must be what is Liverpool fans watching there in the comments. Flano, you might clear it up for us. What are we looking at? Salah and Virgil van Dijk, 33, 34?
I think Salah's 33, and I think Van Dijk is 32. I think.
Wow.
But the thing is, they're still both producing. Like,
I still think Salah could give you another 2 years.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And Van Dijk, I'd say easily another 2 years, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They're both good enough for that.
Here's again a comment from someone who knows nothing about soccer. Like, see, what you call him, Slot.
Yeah.
Like, to me, he's doing more than fucking Klopp has done in terms of the consistency, and they just look fucking unbeatable. But there's no talk about him.
I think he's done brilliant. And look,
I'm not saying they're going to win.
There are a couple, I suppose, of other factors, but no. What Slot has done, Jesus. I mean, in fairness to the fella, even as a United fan, you got to come in and say, look,
he's tweaked it a bit, hasn't he?
He's come in, and they don't seem to get as dogged.
Yeah.
James or Dave, you got the bottle opener there.
Oh, sorry.
He doesn't seem to dog him as much as Klopp does. You know, Klopp was 100 miles an hour, run lads into the fucking ground from first to the last, and when you're wrecked, would literally carry you off the field and bring on a sub. Where Slot is kind of. He kind of has them drilled that you work your whole life at certain points of the game and we reserve energy when we can.
Conservative with it,
but in fairness, you have to admire the job he's done. No, the other side of the flip side of it is nobody could have seen Man City having the fucking collapse they've had over the last 2 months. Like, no, they look like they're back in form, and God knows you just have to ask Gary Neville, Nicky Butt, and Phil Neville, and them who own Salford as to how good they were yesterday, 8-0 thumping.
I keep prefacing everything I say that like genuinely. I'm not a soccer man. I don't know much about it, but they did slide dramatically, like as in they lost a lot. But when you looked at it all the way, there was only ever like, say, Liverpool lose a game and draw another game. They win 2 games, then the thing is contracted down to 5 points, 4 points. Like it wasn't. Do fellas, maybe including yourselves, get a bit dramatic when there's a bit of a slide? It's never that far unless they're
City
20 points down.
Well, City are 12 behind.
They're not now though.
Jeez, they're the bones of it at least.
They're 9 points, I think, behind
Liverpool.
And again, Liverpool lose a game and draw a game, which is entirely possible.
And you'll have to face City at some stage.
I think
City
it's
go
because
forward.
I think it's because, Tom, the standard that City have set over the last
I
3
accept
seasons.
that, yeah.
But you see a club that's just basically won almost every game in the league and never went through a run of losing consecutive games.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is notable.
It's shocking to see that part.
I just think
I suppose they're up around 10, wasn't it? Was it 10 without a win, or 11, or 1 out of 11, or something?
Yeah,
something crazy.
I didn't realise it was that many.
Well, that included cup games.
Cup games as well.
Yeah.
But I just think like it's always, when you look at the table, it's always, and the people are talking about the league's over in January or whatever. It's a couple of games can go differently and it changes.
Yeah.
And you see lads
Liverpool
like,
will drop points as well.
Yeah,
right?
but
that is going to happen.
But you see lads like Gary Neville and all these, and they seem to just, it's almost this, like you're pulled into this kind of excitement.
Should have tried to hype it up.
You know, it's never as simple as that.
Well, the thing is for me, right, City are quality, but obviously whatever happened there for their 2-month rush, but they look like they're back in business, so I wouldn't be too worried about them. But I've never thought Arsenal had it in them to go and win a league because they don't have a proper goal machine striker.
I don't think
they
have the players to bring on to, like, if someone is off. Do you know what I mean? If Declan Rice isn't there, like, who's stepping into his shoes? If
Jorginho today, and Jorginho do a job.
Jorginho's a good player, but I don't think he's. as physical as Rice.
Well, you
is.
lose
And he's
Saka
shoving
and
on too.
Rice.
Yeah.
As you said, they've lost
Yeah.
Saka and Rice. That's two.
Gabriel Jesus isn't. Look, he might go on to score the winner today. It doesn't change anything for me. Gabriel Jesus isn't an absolute goal machine striker. Havertz isn't.
He never has been, yeah.
Havertz is more of a fella you play behind a quality striker. You know.
Martinelli has dropped off a bit as well in terms of like his output.
But Saka
too,
writes
so.
a big loss from, but
Yeah.
Van Dijk is 33. Salah is 32.
yeah, there's 2 good years left in either of them. Boys, we are going to do a little legend series. We're going to test our knowledge here, the three of us. I have no idea what the answer is, just in case you think I'm in on this now.
Dave Kelleher's a legend for a start.
I'll take that.
I love you, Dave.
It's all about
Doncaster
time, Tom.
1-1.
You've money on that one, have you?
Now, for anybody watching, if you can guess the player, fire in your guesses. What's this? Peter reckons the law stay. Serious contracts will be given. I think Trent is a luxury player, but he's excellent on the front foot. Yeah, no, he's quality going forward. All right, Legend Series Part 1, lads.
Go for it.
Here comes the first bit of advice here. Born in February 1971, both of my parents played soccer, and my father was an international footballer. I played as an attacking midfielder and second striker. I was known as the King in a career marred with injuries. So born in 71.
71.
So what's he? 54.
54.
Nearly
53.
50. Yeah. About to turn 54 or whatever in February.
That's too young for Cantona then, is it?
Known as the King in a career marred with
Jeez, I
injury.
don't know. Would it be? Was it what age is Cantona? Catcher, Jesus, Cantona must be shoving it. Anyway,
No, but his career wasn't marred with injury.
I don't know, and I don't think he ever played midfield either.
Okay, the King.
So anyone hazard a guess at that at this early stage?
Oh no! Wait a second now.
Anyone in the comments section? Pool playing Forest Tuesday away. That's a massive game, Rob. Yeah, I think there's going to be that'll be a cracker actually.
That would be a great game, actually, yeah.
No, I don't know.
Anyone want to? Do you want to have a guess? No, this could be any division, any league in the world. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
And did you
No,
say his
I-
parents were soccer players?
Both of my parents played soccer, and my father was an international footballer. I played as an attacking midfielder and second striker. I was known as the King. When I heard King, I thought Lidley King or Cantona maybe, but I don't think Cantona.
Not
Ledley
Cantona,
King,
definitely.
anyway. He just be called his surname.
Yeah, I was known as King. Oh, that's fucking original. Okay, on to part 2. I have inherited the number 10 jersey from Bergkamp and have lost it to Rivaldo. In 95, I won and was the top goal scorer in the Champions League. I was the first person from my country to achieve this feat. So I inherited the 10 jersey from Bergkamp and lost it to Rivaldo.
Is it Marco van Basten?
It's in Holland anyway, surely. Like was
Oh,
Rivaldo?
hold on. Yeah, no, Bergkamp was signed from Inter Milan.
Oh, okay.
And Rivaldo went to Milan.
And Rivaldo was playing for Barca, but where was he before Barca bought him?
Was he in Italy? Must have been.
No, unless this fella went from Inter Milan to Barca, and Rivaldo got the shirt
What
off
did he
him
say?
there.
1995 Champions League. He was the.
In 95, I won and was the top goal scorer in the Champions League. I was the first person from my country to achieve this feat. So that kind of rules out a Spaniard, Italian, and all them, you'd reckon.
or Brazilian.
Yeah.
Somebody
Number
from Holland,
10.
maybe.
So who would have been at Inter Milan? Or Ajax, possibly.
It could be Is it Van Basten?
That's who I thought, but
No, but I don't think...
That's
Was Van
too late.
Basten Rivaldo? Van Basten was gone before
I
Rivaldo.
don't think 1995 as well.
I would have thought.
Gone before gone from the club, you mean?
Was Van Basten gone from football by the time Rivaldo was...
No, they were the same time, Clive.
Rivaldo would have been late 90s.
No, he wasn't. Rivaldo was early 90s.
Patrick
And
Kluivert.
No, sure, it was 99, sure, Rivaldo got the
Yeah,
United,
but
the legendary
Rivaldo was-
United games.
but Rivaldo was playing for years before that. Like he retired in the probably
When did Van Basten pack
early
in?
2000s.
Maybe it's Kluivert.
We have a guess here from the crowd. It's Kevin Kilbane, I reckon.
That's
So I inherited the 10
Zinedine
jersey
Zidane.
from Bergkamp and lost it to Rivaldo. In 95, I won
So-
and was a top scorer in the Champions League. Now, who won it in 95? That was
Kluivert-
Ajax, no?
Kluivert played in
I'm thinking Ajax.
Bergkamp played in Ajax as well, so he could have lost. I lost it. I inherited from Bergkamp, which
Who you going for? I
Kluivert.
think you're right.
and then I think Rivaldo. He was at.
No, you're right,
Barcelona
because
as well.
95 Kluivert was Ajax's striker.
Well, there you go. So
Yeah.
So I think
Kluivert won the Champions League for Ajax, didn't he not? He did. He didn't know. He definitely did. I'm just trying to think. He
Was
wasn't.
that
a sub.
95?
And
though? I
I'm
thought it was
fairly
earlier. I thought it
sure
was
his
92.
mother was a good soccer
No,
player.
92. You're going back into the AC Milan era. Like 94 wasn't it, where AC Milan thumped fucking Barca 4-0 in the final. Was that 94? Yeah, and then 95 Ajax won it.
Once off.
Anyway, we'll move on. I'm thinking Kluivert could be right because he went to Barcelona as well. Remember?
Yeah.
I have played in Sweden, Holland, England, and Spain, and have played international football in 4 different decades. I placed third in the Ballon d'Or in '94 and was Dutch Player of the Year in '93.
Yeah, I'm staying with Kluivert anyway.
What do you think?
Kluivert, yeah, has to be sure.
Sweden, Holland, England. Did
Unless-
Kluivert ever play in England?
Unless,
Played with Newcastle.
Did he?
Yeah.
yeah.
No, played is probably a bit of a stretch, but he was there.
Yeah, he was there for a
He
while.
was injured for most of
We'll move on. I have played with Malmo, Ajax, Barcelona, and Liverpool. Oh, that's after fucking Helen's Kluivert anyway.
Liverpool.
I am the oldest player to score in the European Championships at 39 and held my country's goal-scoring record until Teemu Pukki surpassed it in 2021. Oh, Jesus.
Liverpool.
All right, let's throw a right spanner in there now.
Who
Okay.
did he play in what clubs again? Name
Malmo, Ajax, Barcelona, and Liverpool. Jesus, lads, that's after throwing a serious spanner in the works for me now.
Oh, is it
What?
Ibrahimovic?
What's his face? Who was the long-haired fella played up front? Ibrahimovic never played for Liverpool. Who was the guy
Oh,
there?
Jesus, yeah.
Who was the long-haired Dutch fella?
Boud van Zenden?
No, Morientes.
Dirk Kuyt?
No, Morientes was a Real Madrid player. Fuck, Oh, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Flano,
What was it?
Flano surely.
The mind has gone blank.
What was the last part? Can you read the last one again to me? there?
What's Flano
Sure,
saying
yeah.
there?
The second half is underway here, but we're going to finish off our Legend series.
What's Robbie Dunn saying?
Jan Mulby.
I am the oldest player to score in the European Championships at 39. I held my country's goal-scoring record until Teemu Pukki surpassed it in 2021. Teemu Pukki was Icelandic, was he?
Yeah. Is it Gudjohnsen?
No,
he never played at Liverpool.
Gudjohnsen didn't play for fucking, and especially didn't
He
play.
played for Chelsea, didn't he?
No, he did. Yeah, he never played for
And
Liverpool though.
Everton, wasn't it?
I don't think he did anyway. Did he? He was
He didn't
one of
play
these
for
lads that
Liverpool,
was
yeah.
signed in fucking for 2 months or something.
So. Teemu Pukki is Icelandic, yeah, isn't he?
I would have thought so. He was a
Or
guy
is he
from
Finnish?
Norwich,
Or is
wasn't he?
Finnish?
Jari Litmanen. Was he at fucking?
Yeah, could be. That's a good shout. Jari Litmanen.
Was Litmanen at Liverpool? He was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I've changed now. Anyway, lads.
Yeah,
Maybe you're right.
it's
Maybe
not-
he is
it's not
Finnish.
Kluivert anyway.
Oh, oh, am I? I've just popped up the answer. Sorry, boys. It is Jari Litmanen.
Is it?
I knew it.
I was just about to say that.
5 Dutch titles, 3 Dutch Super Cups, 1 Champions League, 2 UEFA Super Cups, 1 UEFA Cup, 1 FA Cup.
Where's he from?
449 club games, 173 club goals, 137 national appearances, and 32 goals. Yeah, Finnish, yeah. The Blue Cross.
Martin.
Nice one, Flano.
Jari Litmanen. Jesus,
Martin
that's a
Keown.
great. That's a great.
Well
answer.
played, Flano. That
Oh, was it Flano did that?
got the old brain juices flowing now. I was struggling there for a while.
Jesus, Martin Keown looks nervous in the stands.
Doesn't he?
Does he know he's not going to be asked to play? Like?
He's just psyched, you know.
Probably, yeah. Bit of a nutter, I'd say that.
I didn't realise both his parents are Irish.
Martin Keown.
Yeah,
Are they?
yeah.
Why didn't he play for Ireland? So?
I knew he had an Irish background, but
That's right, because he apparently he was saying there, wasn't he, recently, that they've been mispronouncing his
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
It's
that's
Keown rather than Keown.
Keown, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like,
Classic
stop being
British
such a
comedy.
stop being such a pedantic. Good.
Promises, bro.
What's Rob saying? Not actually a legend.
Jeez, he's won enough. So I didn't realise he'd won that
Fucking
much
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
Christ.
Harry
Champions
Litmanen,
League
nicely
winner.
done, Flano. Yeah, Rob, we've had this discussion with Flano recently about what actually qualifies as a legend. I think he'd mean Heskey in their own
Sure,
week.
in Finland, he's probably a legend.
True, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he
Litmanen was
big deal back in
he had a
the
great
90s.
career. Like, in fairness, you don't play for all those clubs unless you've got something about you.
Get up, you leaned into it.
Actually-
come on.
Flano, if I've any anything that unpleased with. I would have to say that it's one too many Liverpool players coming on the Legends series recently.
But look at this, like he leans into him. Watch. He leaned into him.
Did he get booked for that?
He did.
The United player did.
Sick.
I think that's ridiculous.
That's kind of your man playing it a bit.
Yeah,
But he actually,
that
your man caught his foot, like, you know, because he didn't even stretch his foot out fully.
And then you go down, rolling around, screaming.
Yeah.
Kind of a bit like the Dallo one against Liverpool, actually, when he could see, or what's that against City? Sorry, yeah. He could see your man thundering in at him, so you just give the look and then just wait.
Yeah.
Another
Just a bit
dangerous set
dangerous,
piece
yeah.
here now.
Yeah.
Arsenal all go to the back post again.
And I was wondering, I thought Odegaard would be on that one, though. He's talking to Martinelli about it.
I know, Rob, yeah. We've had this talk with Plano.
What way did they do this now? As in, like, the United players, did they pick a player or... Because, you know, it's all going to start running now soon.
No, they're going zonal. So they're all going here. I'm taking this patch, you take that patch.
So you cover the patch rather than the
Yeah,
player.
So
yeah.
whoever
So you
comes in
cover
there,
maybe a 1 or 2 meter area that's around you, and then...
They all run to the front with a free header.
Well out, Harry Boy, and he got taken out, Riff.
Well done. Well done, Ugarte. That's beautiful.
Lovely. I like it.
Who does Sterling come on for?
Gabriel Jesus, I think. He went off injured after that horror tackle.
Are you
from,
fucking joking
he
me?
went off injured,
Oh,
yeah. He's only
Jesus
back.
Christ. We didn't know whether it was an elbow to the neck or a stub
I
toe.
don't think he knows.
Yeah.
I think he has physical contact.
Well, what he does
must be
know
injured.
is he's 200 grand is sitting in the account again this week.
He's a party to go to, sure.
You got a hurty.
yeah.
Gaffer got an
He's at
out.
home now with his dinosaur bandage on his neck.
Just sucking at it.
Blanket over these toes.
yeah. Cup of cocoa.
So that's Yari Littman and Flano to add to the Philippe Coutinho list. Come on.
Don't tell me Coutinho was a legend dancer. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
There was eyebrows raised for that one, I tell you.
Just while the game is kind of settled here, but I went into the Munster game last night.
Oh, yeah. Well, good win.
Look, a great win. No, it was a savage win, and they dug it out. But fuck me, they were awful. Like I never saw so many handling errors in my life.
Great
As
chance,
United
United. Oh, what a finish for Bruno.
What a goal.
What a finish.
I always told you he was class.
Get in. Sorry, Tom, to interrupt.
That's all right.
We'll go
No,
back to
that's
the
a
Munster
perfectly
rugby after this.
reasonable-
What
perfectly
a goal.
reasonable.
That's an excellent finish.
Garnacho does great. I wasn't sure if he picked the right
actually
pass.
looks up. Yeah, he looks up and he picks out the pass. Yeah, shocking.
You said it, Rob. We're back for 5 minutes.
That's
Great
how you do
finish,
it,
though.
yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah,
finish, no.
yeah. Goalkeeper rooted.
But they've been looking for those breaks, like even in the first half.
Well,
under
it's
the
the
cosh,
first
they're still
proper
looking for-
counter-attack chance,
Yeah.
really.
Arsenal messed up here though. Either gave the ball away, I think.
What a finish from Bruno.
Interesting to see now how the rest of this goes. Will they just still sit back? I'd say they will.
Here we go. So who makes the howler here? Dallo
Good
wins the
header from
header.
Dallo there now. That.
Oh, is there a handball
I think
there?
it might have been, yeah.
With VAR was involved, it could have been. Oh, it's a nice ball. Bruno does brilliant to keep it down because it's actually
bounced.
it's bobbling as he contacts it. Yeah,
I think it does hit his arm, does it?
but I think the arms are by the side. Surely, he got
Garnacho
it.
does well in fairness. Even with the left foot here, is it? No.
Oh, that's a great finish.
Anytime now
Jesus.
last season or earlier this season, Garnacho would have.
That's great control. Look at that a ball bobbling to you. Oh, there's look at
that's
that.
beautiful.
That is a
bang on
beauty.
Great finish.
Get in, Bruno.
There's no keeper
Now
saving
take him
that,
off,
yeah.
manager, before he gets sent off for descent for a second time.
That's a cracking finish.
That's not an easy finish now with the ball bobbling.
No.
Beauty. Beauty.
Very good.
Never in doubt, lads. That's what we're all about, Tom. You know, give the opposition 80% possession. We sucker punch it.
Nobody expects
It's like you get windmilled for fucking 10 rounds and then you take your
You're rubbing up.
Just don't win a corner against us.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, good block. Towers.
Great block. Was it
Harry Maguire.
He's doing well again today, lads. Another good game from him.
Well, this, it's what the game needed now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, out Maguire again. Oh,
Wow. What's Sterling on a week there, I wonder?
who knows?
It's huge money.
Was he a free transfer? Or did they buy him?
I don't know, actually.
Can't remember myself now.
I can't imagine he costs much anyway, because I'd say City are only delighted to get him off the
jeez, if
books.
you get a free transfer at all in football nowadays, you're making a fortune.
How
per
did
week.
Liverpool manage to let that happen with Trent though? Like, what's the story there?
It's strange at times. Like, you've got your your biggest names there, and yet the contracts wind down. Now, Salah, I believe, wanted a fortune. Like, Jesus Christ, the guy's worth it.
The guy's
Like.
the top striker, one of the top strikers in Europe for
But
the
I
last...
presume from the agent's point of view, it's
Oh
golden.
no,
like.
Maguire! Oh,
Oh.
Jesus!
Oh, there was
What a
nothing
chance
in
for
that.
Havertz.
Nothing in there.
Is that corner or goal kick?
They're staying up anyway, are they? No,
Goal kick, I'd say, is it?
that's terrible.
He's on loan, says Rob.
Sterling. Is he, yeah?
Oh,
That's awful.
God.
Who's that? Delict sliding?
Havertz. Oh yeah, sorry.
Sliding in to put him off, is it?
Oh,
No.
what are you
Oh,
doing?
that's awful contact. I'll take that.
He's not a striker. To play him up front, but he's not a striker.
Jeez, that's terrible.
Massive chance. Jesus, he should
It
have
was,
busted
yeah. He
it.
should be talking. He should at least hitting the target anyway.
Lego head to call him, Tom.
This could suit United to the ground now. Just try and hit them on the break. Oh, God.
Oh,
He slipped.
shot. The old kiss of death, Dave.
Yeah.
There's no need flat now, fella.
What?
We'll go back to the rugby.
No, jeez, lads, I swear to God, the amount of times they dropped the ball, it was just shocking.
But you're.
I couldn't get over it.
They're
now.
tough watch.
Oh, it was really tough, and I wouldn't be the most critical of them, but they're just dropping so many balls.
And I didn't see the highlights. I just read about it. Were they lucky enough to concede a try right at the dish? Did some fella break through and knock it on or something?
Well, not necessarily, but what it was they had it was up to say 79 minutes and 57 seconds. So all they had to do was hold the ball for 3 more seconds, and they fucking lost it in possession.
All right.
And gave it back to Saracens. So I don't know what's going on, but for players to be dropping that amount of ball, there's something wrong.
And was it pissing raining or anything?
I mean, it was slippy enough, but I mean, Saracens had the same ball.
Where's the yellow card there? To
Yellow
stop.
card. He's given a yellow card for that.
I suppose it's
foul,
kind of a professional foul. You're stopping him. He wrong sided him, I suppose, and he just pulls him back to stop him.
Yeah.
Seems harsh, all right,
Harsh,
but
isn't it? Yeah. Although I suppose it's probably on the back of him trying to take out Sterling.
it's hard to know where to go, Tom, isn't it? It's like, what do you do? Do you get a fucking billionaire in there to just let loose, or do you know, are the
That's not a possibility. I don't think in
are the
rugby,
players there like?
Well, I mean, I was looking at the team last night, and it didn't look like a team that you'd be frightened of at all.
There's Brian Flannery.
How was Crowley?
How are you doing, Brian?
He had some.
Hey, Briney.
Awful.
Oh, we're back, Brian, for 3.5 minutes anyway.
He had some awful issues with the hips. Like, he was kicking the ball into touch at one stage, and
I read that as well.
He actually kicked it into past the end line. Like, he didn't even get it over the line.
Oh, gee, I wasn't sure whether he just failed to
he
find
had some-
touch.
Now, to be fair to him again, he came good in the last 20-25 minutes. He did turn things around, got a couple of great kicks, played well, but he definitely had some issues with nerves, all right.
Yeah.
I think he's class. Like, I think he's the main.
No, he's a good player.
But he has to sort
He's a
that
good
out.
player, but it's not helping his case now.
No,
You've got Prendergast
not at
flying
all.
it above at
Not
Leinster.
at all, no.
What did Mino get booked for?
Jeez, that's.
Did
soft.
Mino get? Oh, maybe.
Oh, you must. Is that what he booked him for?
Yeah,
Get nutmegging your man?
Yeah.
Sure, don't you rolled away a meter, like.
Yeah.
A ref.
He booked Ugarte and Mino now for that.
We've got a ref now who's just card fucking happy.
4 United players on yellow.
At least. More, I'd say, is it?
I
They
think
brought
he's got
anyone
Martinez,
there
Bruno.
for-
Just flash up. Martinez, Bruno, and the two boys there now.
Yeah.
Have United brought anyone on?
No, but they're going to have to now with the yellows
Yeah,
because
surely.
that's walking red cards there. That's 2 soft. That's 3 soft yellows we have.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about it, it's stupid. Like,
The Bruno one is fair enough. He should have shut his mouth, but the others.
yeah, Forest and Liverpool during the week now will be a great match. That's Forest
yeah.
are flying,
Is that in the
and
league?
it's on in Forest.
In the league?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
As you said, Tom, like a lot of us probably would presume that Liverpool are going to win it, but that's going to be if Liverpool go there now and win, you'd have to start thinking, right? Okay, it's going to take a serious drop in form or some horror injuries.
You're kind of wondering where they're going to drop points then if they're going to place like that and winning as well. Like.
Because you can see Liverpool going to City and winning, or at least drawing. You know, United are getting
Garte's
dominated
getting-
again here. Oh,
No, poor. Nah.
Ugarte was lucky there.
Martinez
He tried
gets-
to take down your man and he missed the tackle. That was a second yellow.
come on, Highland, hold on to the fucking thing. He does
Well
well.
done, well done.
Does well.
Bueno ref
Doesn't,
that.
doesn't do enough of that.
Give it!
We're away, Mazraoui. Can he find someone?
Have a shot even.
Oh, there's no one in there.
There's no one. What are you doing? Corner, yeah.
Oh, he takes the corner.
I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Still, it's a breather for United. Dave, will you grab me a can out of the fridge? Tom, you good?
No, I'm sound, Clive, thanks.
There, you see him on the fridge there. But any New Year's resolutions, Tom? Anything fucking majorly fucking different this year planned?
As Brian Martin once said, I'd have a New Year's resolution, but I'm not a quitter. No, the usual, Clive. Not to work as much.
Yeah. Easier said than done, isn't it?
Easier said than done is right, but we could actually get ahead of things at all.
Saliba getting the gob fixed here. Oh, not so bad. One of the centre halves is missing. Oh, good ball here, Bruno. Now we might get an old dirty second.
Big Harry. Jesus.
Ref. I don't know. To be honest with you, Tom, I don't know how the referee a corner kick because every player in there you see will be hanging out. They're all hanging and dragging and
I'd say it's just
arms around the neck. He picks one. Yeah.
Jesus.
Was that a rugby tackle from Dallo? Look, he's looking at him.
Jesus Christ.
For God's sake, could you make it any more obvious?
And he's attacking like, what the fuck is he
Dallo
doing?
literally just rugby tackles Gabriel. Jesus. Yeah, Newcastle have restored normality, 3-1 up.
Here's a question for you. Wayne Rooney, right? Do you reckon he'll get another club?
I don't know. I think Rooney's done well to even get the clubs he's got, if I'm being honest.
Surely he has, because he's done terribly in most of the clubs he's been at.
It isn't looking good. I'd say the best thing Rooney could do now is maybe take a year, two out maybe.
Exactly,
and actually, do you know what wouldn't do him any harm is to go away to some of the... Oh, no. Oh, you muppet, Dallo.
He took it out a bit reckless, all right. Dallo sent off.
Oh, ref. That's just stupid, like. But sure, that's it. That'll be the game over now. Arsenal will like, you're on a yellow. You don't do that. Oh, Dallo, what are you doing?
Had to send him off.
Idiotic. You're on a yellow card and you lunge in. Are both feet off the ground for a finish? No, that's just idiotic.
Nah, that's daft. No,
moron. Right. Absolute moron. Lego head is letting them know about it.
Yeah, that's 30 minutes to go, like.
Yeah, you're not. You're
That's a changer, all right.
Oh, that's stupid.
Dallo sent off, Dave.
Yeah, Dallo is after lunging in, sliding tackle.
What, straight red?
No, second yellow. He's on a yellow and he lunges in like an absolute tit. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So they're down now to 10. Look at this. There's only even playing right back.
Oh, God. That's a throwing a spanner in the works.
That's idiotic now, for Christ's sake. I mean, the one thing you cannot do, like, if a guy did it in under 10s, you'd say, you're on a yellow. You cannot literally lunge in a sliding tackle. That's what he did. He lunges in a sliding tackle, completely gets none of the wall, and then tries to argue the case.
I guess he could bring Diallo on to play him, because he's played right wing as well this season, isn't he?
Who?
Diallo.
Oh, and here we go.
Goal for
and it's 1-1, and that's going to be curtains now. Wait,
that's terrible defending, lads.
Sure, look, everything up in a heap now after your man getting sent off as well, I suppose. But
there's only one winner now. This is sick, and thanks, Dallo.
Poor old
you
Dick.
Fucking muppet. What a moron. That's just moronic, like. I don't mind the fella. I really don't mind the fella getting two yellows.
It was definitely a bookable. It was reckless, like.
What happens here? The goalkeeper makes the balls of the punch. Manu's header is piss poor, and then a deflection. It's a deflection, I'd say.
I think it's Martinez before it goes to him, yeah.
See it here.
Manu has to do better here. That's such a piss weak header. Oh, deflects in off Delish.
Yeah.
And here comes the absolute onslaught now.
Man down, and now they're after scoring. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
And it's probably extra time and penalties saying the replays are gone, aren't they? They are, of course.
Who was that? Who scored there? Was that Saliba?
Yeah. Was it Gabriel?
I couldn't see, no.
Uh-oh.
Gabriel, yeah. Nice finish from a centre half.
Yeah, who's gone in right back now?
Although it did take a big
Garnacho.
deflection,
Oh,
like.
Jesus, he's going to get tore asunder.
He'll be off, I'd say. He'll be off soon enough.
Oh.
You can't keep it that way. That's a tackle.
Ugarte's on a yellow too,
He's
like.
on the yellow too, yeah, but he's not going to calm down like three.
Manager needs to make a change here now, or
Where's
he's going
Ugarte
to...
from?
Uruguay.
Is he?
Yeah.
He'd be fiery anyway.
He's hardy enough, in fairness.
He is, yeah.
What was that Uruguayan player that used to play with? Was he Uruguayan? Was it? He used to play with United.
He's from Tulla.
McCarthy.
Forlan. Diego Forlan.
Not Diego Forlan. No, he was.
The boys are gone mad
Is
with
he
the
right
stickers
back?
in the comments.
Heinze?
Heinz.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
Argentinian.
He's Argentinian, yeah.
He was a tough.
He was,
bastard.
yeah, hardy
yeah.
out.
He lost out to Evra on the left. He was there
Yeah.
forever, and then Evra was signed as well.
Yeah, whatever it was. Class
Heinze was
Evra's very good.
the one thing you were guaranteed with Heinze was 100% effort anyway.
It was, but then I
Oh,
remember
lads,
when he
what
was
a
leaving United, there was big talk about him going to Liverpool.
That's right. Was it
really?
a
And
free
he's
transfer or something? I think the contract was coming up, yeah.
And I think
Where did he go?
he kind of threw a bit of a wobbler then because United were like.
He went abroad, didn't he? He didn't go to Real, did
I
he?
think he went to Real Madrid, yeah. I think he went there. And he might
what
have gone.
a
Did he go to PSG at one stage as well?
What a
after that?
stupid fucking red card. That's Christ above.
That was daft.
Yeah,
Like if there's 3 minutes to go, I'd say, yeah, do it.
Especially on a
half
wet
an
day,
hour.
it looks bad. Like he just cause
Yeah.
he slid for a few or a second.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the ref had no choice.
Stupid.
I'm trying to remember, what was Dallow's first yellow for?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
That's one thing.
Oh, it's kicking. Havertz, deflection.
Great header there. That
We have a
scored
corner. Tis only a matter of time here. Oh, this is going to be tough. This will be 3-1, I'd say.
good. Yeah. Is that
Looking
Solar,
that way.
is it?
Yeah, because, you know, even if it goes extra time, that the fitness, like you're getting dogged there with only 10. At that level, you can't keep it going.
Yeah.
If there was a chance of a replay, I'd say if we held out, you never know, but... Oh.
That was close. That was very close.
5 Premier League managers lads sacked already this
Yeah?
season, yeah.
God.
Is Kieran McKenna still in a job with Ipswich?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
jeez, he's doing
doing
very
well,
well there,
yeah.
yeah, in
Are
fairness
they,
to him. Yeah, they were, like, they a lot of games early in the season, they were robbed, like, with 92nd, 93rd minute
Yeah,
fucking
I
goals.
heard that
and-
they're actually playing well, but still losing. But sure,
oh,
that's
dangerous ball in.
well done keeper there, no, to be fair.
Oh, and it's
Better
hoofed by
function than
Garnacho.
that.
That's all
It's
he can
early to be
do.
hoofing in it, but I suppose
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to.
Man down as well, yeah.
Was there many at the Munster game, Tom?
I was full house, yeah.
Ah, good to see that,
Full house
yeah.
now. No, I mean they did awful well. I have said they did awful well to win, to dig it out and win it. Two good tries, but just the handling errors were desperate.
Yeah, that's going to kill you, like.
Oh, couldn't get over it.
Did the young fella like it? He did.
Yeah, he loved it. Yeah,
Mighty.
I know nothing about rugby at all now, so it's that like
European Cup, like, so to be a big game, you know.
It's like the-
most their
Win, like.
season now this year already, or they're still.
Oh no,
No, they're second in the
did-
table. They're
yeah.
playing Northampton next, and the
Northampton
winner of
next
that will go
weekend,
top of the table. Is
Yeah,
that it, I think?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
So
they're not
they
going
Top
well
of,
much
top of
at
the
the
group,
minute, like.
sorry. It's like Champions League, only rugby.
Yeah, yeah.
Your European teams, yeah.
But Munster aren't. They have problems at the moment. Like they're
Right,
They're not the powerhouse they were, like.
No.
Yeah.
They'd be
Have they
wi-
lost players or just haven't recruited well? Or?
I don't know to be
bit
the
of
answer of it really, to be honest. But like, I
don't
mean,
have-
Leinster are giants. Like, I mean, they've way more money than anybody. They
Oh,
do
really?
have. They're giants. Like, but I think there's something else maybe going on in Munster. But they might put it together.
I hope so, Tom Christ, because to be great to see it. God
Oh,
knows
you
Irish
need it.
Irish club rugby needs it for sure.
Yeah.
Sure, Leinster are just a powerhouse, like.
Yeah. Well, I think it's ridiculous that you have what they call him from New Zealand.
Oh, Barrett.
But yeah,
Yeah, going
Like,
over to fucking.
that's insane. Like they have enough players already, and they're bringing this guy in All Black over for 6 months to play with them.
Leinster? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's an
yeah.
All Black, like, and he's quality. He's actually he's starting on the bench today. Leinster are playing European Cup. He's starting on the bench.
And they're playing La Rochelle, who are
Yeah.
they the defending European champions?
Yeah.
And they're leaving Bowden Barrett, who's a Kiwi, like
They don't
an
need-
All Black.
they
He can't
don't
even
need-
make the team now.
They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Like, you know, it's
Is there no equivalent of like fair play, financial fair play thing in rugby?
there
as
is
well, or-
at their age you're only allowed a certain amount of foreign players, but in one for one particular position. But obviously, this is maybe a loophole that they can get him for 6 months because it's not, and he can play in different positions, you know, in the back line.
Okay.
So it seems unfair to me anyway.
So you're
Well, the one club that didn't need him was them.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
they're probably dropping an Irish international to give him a
Well,
game.
the fact that they have.
Oh,
Dennis
here we
on the
go.
bench.
or to even put him on the bench.
Oh, well done, Martinez.
Oh, penalty.
Ref!
Penalty for Arsenal.
Oh, this ref has been a fuck. I need to watch this now again. This ref has been a bit of a dose.
I didn't see anything there, no, but I didn't see it clearly. So
There's a big Harry, is it? Looks like with his head.
does your man just run into him?
Big Harry Maguire, boy.
I need to see this now. Did he give a handball?
No, handball anyway.
pen.
Yeah.
Oh, ref! Will you fuck off? Martinez is
He put
there.
his hand out. Look. I know.
Oh, referee! He's going down before his
Maguire
arm
put
even
his
gets
hand
there.
out.
Oh,
What's
the
Maguire
ref
putting
is
his
a
hand out for that,
fucking
Clive?
goal.
What's
huh?
Maguire putting his hand
Ah,
out
but
for?
sure,
Look,
you
look,
always
look.
do that.
No. Maguire was wrong there.
You always put your arm out in soccer,
No,
Tom.
he
no,
blocks
there,
it. What's happened
oh,
there?
there's a bit of a fucking shamazel here.
A Shamazel.
That ref needs a headbutt to end the match.
United.
That's no
cribbing.
penalty, lads. That's no penalty.
It is a penalty. United cribbing as usual. Get over it.
That's shocking refereeing. That's shocking refereeing.
Yellow for Harry.
Come on, ref, send him off as well, you fucking prick.
Boy, Harry.
That's fucking cheap, ref. That's a disgrace.
One thing for Maguire, though. Jeez, he's a big fucker.
That's a fucking disgraceful call, lads, for a penalty. Martinez is there mopping it up anyway. He's going over, like, you know.
Yeah, it was silly for him to move. Like,
Oh, look at him down holding the face. He pushed him on the chest. Who's that? Jorginho?
who knows?
Oh, no, it's Havertz. Is he sending him off now?
No, just a booking.
Is he going to send off Ugarte for a second yellow?
Jesus Christ, ref. Who haven't you booked at this stage, for fuck's sake?
He's
That's shocking. I don't mind a
lost
lad
the
getting
run of
sent
this
off
game,
for
no.
2 proper tackles if he had to do them. Dallo was idiotic. The ref had no choice there. But what he's after doing here now, which is going to decide the game, is a fucking disgrace. Oh, that's shocking. Man, the players should just walk off. Imagine, fuck you, ref.
Your man's played for it, alright, but at the same time,
He
like
put his
Tom
hand
said,
out,
like,
like,
why would
can't
But your
do
lads,
that,
bother
in
doing it?
any challenge, in any soccer match, lads have their arm out.
No, but you
Do you
can't.
know?
Not in the penalty box. You
I can
can't.
see
Like if he
Maybe
grabs,
lean
if he
out a bit,
grabs
like-
him, if there is a obvious pull of the
he's
shoulder,
running past you.
all
and
he's
you put
doing.
your hand there. You're going to give.
But you're allowed to stand like that.
But you're not allowed to put your hand on him. You're not.
But he
Plus,
just put
on
his
top
arm
of
out.
that-
No,
You're
he put
allowed-
his hand on his
Nah,
chest.
Todd, that's weak as
But
fuck.
you've seen what
lads.
this ref has been like all game as
Yeah,
well. I mean,
yeah,
he should have
yeah,
measured
yeah.
that.
And it's in the penalty box.
accordingly as well. Like that's
That's weak out of the ref now.
he's been bad all game, the ref, to be fair. But like that's Maguire gave him an option there to do that. Like he shouldn't have.
Maguire still abusing the ref here.
He's sick and right. Very very soft penalty.
Odegaard. Alright, by a dear boy! I always said he was class. Come on, I tell you one thing, Onan isn't fucking saving it anyway. Yup!
No, what happens now?
Come on now, Amrim could use a few changes now to fucking freshen it up.
Fans going mental in the crowd there.
Harry with an OG now in a few minutes.
Imagine after all that. Oh, don't tell me you're going to fucking replay it.
No, again, it's over.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to try and he was going to say, oh, you encroached
You
in the
moved
box.
too early.
Great save.
That's a great save now, in fairness.
He's done alright today, the goalie, bar that
Yeah,
bit of a
yeah.
pussy punch for the fucking equaliser now, alright, but
He's full stretch for that. That's a crack.
that's a great save. Yes! Yes! Justice!
That's it. No, Odegaard confidence shattered for the rest
Well,
of
look,
the season.
I don't think it was a penalty, so justice is served.
But the only thing about that, Clive, is that you're wrong.
There's no way that's a penalty.
It's very it's very.
Declan Rice.
There's your boy.
I'm Irish, I'm English.
Ireland's pride
Is it his calendar you got for Christmas? Or
for the dartboard.
Yeah, I just learned the words that during the week. Chain of fate.
That's right.
See Robbie Keane's after getting a new job there during the week. It's always been my dream.
About that. Yeah, what was
Where's
that
he gone now?
He was with Tel Aviv, was he?
He's with some Israeli team.
Yeah, they won the league and he left. Is he gone to some? Jesus, is he gone to some Saudi crowd or something?
No doubt.
probably
Somewhere with a better human rights record.
It's always been my dream. Claudia. We're going to Saudi Arabia.
Kai Havertz got booked as well. Was that for the dive? The rolling around.
Oh no, sure. Involved in the Shemaz, sure. Someone nearly died.
Violence.
Yeah.
Main has to stop doing that. He's losing the ball.
Jeez, I flicked on a thing earlier today. It was Australia versus England, 1975 or something. I must send it on to you. The game starts. The game starts. The ball comes in, drops. The next thing, they're all inside. They're all inside headlocked. And there's a guy punching the fan. And they're coming in from behind him and going up under his arm. They kill each other for about fucking 5 minutes.
Oh, sure.
And then they're there. There's a guy on the ground. He happens to get on the wrong side, and they're fucking
him.
They're absolutely booting him, let alone raking him. Oh, jeez. And a fella goes up then from Australia to catch a high ball. Gets it, has a look down the pitch, goes to kick it, and a guy from England comes in and straight into the fucking face and busts his mouth wide open. And you lads coming over picking him up. Come on. The game's still on. You're like, guy's probably missing his fucking teeth.
Oh, stop. That and Australian rules. Like, it's still tough, but I mean, in the old days, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Jeez, the stuff that used to go on off the ball.
But back then, it's kind of the case that you're kind of disappointed if there wasn't a fight halfway.
Oh, yeah.
Not even halfway through the match. First, like you said, first fight.
That's it, I suppose. Sure. A lot of the fans probably went for that, and they're trying to establish who's the hard bastard straight away. But, jeez, they were killing each other. International rugby match, first 5 minutes. Like, this is literally just UFC here, like.
And they all lighting up fags in at half time, like.
And you know what? Probably all went for pints afterwards, and nothing was said.
But do you remember that game? It was Ireland and South Africa years ago. In it was probably like maybe the early 90s, and I think Clohessy was playing. What you call that? Middle row.
For Ireland,
from the north. Jesus, very famous. Lock. Oh Christ.
Playing back around Clohessy's time.
Oh, he's very famous, Clive. What is wrong with me? My mind's gone blank. But they just knew like there was going to be war, and they just.
This isn't anyone like Brennan or any of that.
No.
This is well before him. Again, I was thinking as much.
But Christ Almighty!
Oh, not Popple.
No.
What was his name? Who's your man? Played two.
No.
Played number 2. Oh fuck! What a save! Oh Jesus! What a save by Inder from Declan Rice.
Jesus, that's a great save.
Where were the defenders though?
Not Poppleweight or what?
No, Popplewell was a prop, but
prop, yeah.
No, this guy's flanker, but says Doc could have it now in a second.
He's onside, yeah. That's great save.
Oh, the guard is lethal with the little dinks, isn't he? He's fucking passing around.
Yeah, he should have headed that down.
Jeez, with his right hand.
Oh, don't tell me he's fucking injured now as well.
Hurt his hand.
Or else he's trying to buy him a few minutes here.
He hasn't done much goalkeeping in the last year.
Yeah, it was true enough, yeah.
He's played about 3 games.
You're going from 0 action to fucking 90 minutes.
Yeah, it was a bit too high up in him for the header down, I guess.
To get any power, yeah. Still a good save, though.
Great save.
Yeah.
Would you know boys watches? You know the way to be looking at, your man has a watch for 20 grand. I looking at your man Arteta's watch there, I wouldn't have a clue. Would you know that? I mean, I'm sure it's probably worth a lot, but.
Well, I've been dealing in Chinese knockoffs for about 15 years.
If you're looking for a watch.
But it's what fucking always shocked me is just that some guy finds an old fucking Omega or some old Rolex fucking thing, and they're like, oh yeah, that's fucking 80 grand's worth. You're going, what?
Yeah.
It's just madness.
You wouldn't even wear the thing, like.
Yeah. You literally cannot do anything with that on your wrist for fear of it fucking cracking the screen or something.
Yeah.
I ordered a Casio watch the other day from Amazon because any other watch I've had, it just snaps off.
Do you remember the Casio fucking strap thing? You massive fucking Casio watch used to hang on the wall as a wall clock.
Yeah.
They were all the fucking shit cool fucking rage. Swatch watch. That's it, yeah. That's fucking huge thing. You hang it on the wall, yeah.
Do you wear a watch? No.
No, sure I can't. Sure, it work. Sure, to be bust to pieces and all. Is that Anthony there with the fucking scarf over his puss?
So yeah. Jesus, Amarim looks like he's been crying.
Would you blame him?
Can I go back to Portugal now?
Yeah.
Is he a good player?
Amarim. I think he was solid enough, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was okay. Yeah, he played against United in the Champions League game.
Yeah, was his whole career in Portugal, I think, was it?
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure. Look, I'm trying to remember who he was playing with when United played them.
Was he a fullback or something like that? Was he
No,
a
he was
weirdly-
midfielder.
Oh, was he midfielder?
So,
All right. I like the cut of his jib, Tom. It's going to take him a long time. I mean, you're coming into a squad there of fucking overpaid.
There's
They're
no
not even
bullshit about him
they're
either.
not
It's
even
great, like.
overrated anymore. It's just overpaid bunch of fucking
And he knows
bluffers.
that as well. Like, he's not taking any shit from them. Like.
What
He
he's
needs
done,
to do that, like, if
what
he-
he's done with Rashford is just brilliant. Like, just
But it's
you're
going to
gone.
take, I was saying to Keller or to Dave when you were out there, it's going to take a year or two if he's going to actually genuinely change the culture of the club.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a bit of pain, possibly, but that's what's required.
Well, that's it, sure. And look, the problem now is you've so many of fucking Eric Ten Hag signings in there, and an awful lot of them are fucking stink. That needs to deal with all that as well, and they're all on big contracts. It's not easy to move out a fucking flop you've paid a lot of money for, who's on a big wage.
But I think it's
Xerxes.
Casemiro and Rashford are the two big hitters in terms of wages. Though, like Casemiro's on 325 grand a week, I think.
Really?
And Rashford's 350, if not 375 or something like that.
Well, like, I
It's
mean,
crazy.
our Italian clubs aren't hardly going to pay that.
No,
Not
and if
a
United
chance,
you
sell
know?
him, like it's going to have to be a case that we pay some of his wages to.
Well, the hope,
Really?
the hope for Casemiro would be that someone from Saudi Arabia will come in and grab him and
Would
they'd
they not?
pay the wage no matter.
Well, with again, this is, I don't understand the economy of football, but like with Rashford, like, what are they hoping to make for him?
I'd say like if
I'd
they're
say
looking to
because of
offload
his
him
wage, I'd
and
say they
wait
take 30 million
30,
from it.
40
They got.
million, yeah.
But if it's 30 million, which isn't a lot for a football club like that, say they got 30 million.
Considering the money being paid nowadays for players, like
Yeah, but I mean, why would they not let him go for even less and just say, look, you want to pay for him, and fucking take him? Why would you make an agreement that you pay part of his wage?
well, there's a room. See, the
Oh
other,
yeah, I mean that would be a bad option to take, but it might be a way just to get him out of the club.
well,
and
the other,
so,
well, the
you
other
know,
side of it
just
is,
don't him,
if you're talking about, say, a bad influence and you need to get a bad egg out of the place,
Yeah.
You didn't take
even
that
if you
into
only got a half, 50% of his wage, it's better than fucking looking at him every week. You know, training with the group
No,
and
I
looking
agree. It's
disinterested.
just a bizarre
Big changes here
financial
now.
scenario. Like,
But I suppose
you
the
know.
hope would be, right, and I read something during the week that Como in Italy, apparently they're loaded, would be willing to take him on a loan and pay all of his wage.
Right.
So the hope would be, I suppose, he'd go to a place like that, find form, start banging in the goals. There's no guarantee he would with Rashford,
see
but then
him
at
going
least
there?
next summer then you might get some money for him.
Yeah,
Do you know
okay,
what I mean?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
see him going to Como? I couldn't imagine that happening.
He's
I'd say
arrogant.
go
Like, I
fucking
doubt
anywhere.
he'd like to go.
He
I
thinks-
doubt. That's the big point
no,
there.
I'm
I
okay.
don't. I
Thanks,
think he
bud.
wants a big club. Like,
No, and I think he thinks he's better than what he is. Yeah.
Coffee, would you? What? Coffee. I know it's not exactly the image of the hard drinking fucking Great Men Sports,
I was going to pour whiskey on it.
but I do think, like, yeah, I think that's a factor. Like, that is, it's the arrogance is there,
Yeah.
and you know,
I think he maintains that he's like an elite
Wor-
level
world
player.
class,
he
like,
should
yeah.
be with like Real Madrid, Barca,
yeah,
PSG level.
well,
but
I
he's
don't know
not.
where he's getting that idea.
I don't think he's ever been that level. I think
No,
he
and
won-
even when he was playing really well, I don't think he was at that level. He was good, but
he was good, but like I was saying to someone before, you look back at the goals that he was scoring in that like phenomenal season where he scored like 36 goals in the season or something. I think he scored. A lot of those goals were like deflections. bouncing off a couple of defenders.
It's not consistent class, like.
Yeah, his dribbles were like him running between two defenders and the ball bouncing off their legs and coming out in front of him again. Like he got all the breaks, and it wasn't even for a full season. He stopped playing in February, March, and then after that he was stink, and he's been that way since.
No, 100%. Well, I just think it has to be a factor of an attitude or a generation. Like, you imagine, let's say, any of the great Arsenal players or United players, like, they sure played the odd bad game, but there probably wasn't one year or season where they played bad consistently.
Yeah.
You know, they would always turn up and play and, like, work hard or play well.
That's it.
You
And
know,
I think a lot of that probably had to do with the players that were around him as
Yeah,
well, just not
yeah.
allowing
Of course,
you to
yeah,
get away
yeah.
with that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, could you imagine Keane putting up with the
Or
the stuff?
Vieira, like,
Or
any of
Vieira,
them,
yeah.
like, you know.
You know, Keown even, like Tony
Yeah,
Adams,
correct,
like at Arsenal,
correct.
like,
Yeah,
none of
all
them
of
would have
them.
put up with a player like that. Like, they wouldn't have stood for it. It wouldn't have just been on the manager to get the good performances.
That's right.
It's the whole squad. Like, but he's been allowed. He's not the only one. Like, it's kind of unfair just to pin it all on him. Like, he's
No,
not the
that's
only one.
true. It's a cultural thing again, as I say.
But they've just been allowed to get away with it for so long that I think it's just second nature to them now that they
Yeah.
can just phone it in sometimes when
Exactly.
they're not feeling it. And you can't do that, especially if you're a club that size. Like, you just can't get away with that.
I'd say they could hold out, boys. What's the story, so? Because into
Added
extra
time.
time, obviously.
Extra time and penalties.
Extra time.
Is this 2 legs?
No, FA Cup, because of the fixture congestion, they just try and get the whole fucking thing done with in the one day.
Oh, so it's extra time and penalties.
Yeah, sure. Tamworth and Spurs was the same, like.
Extra time with the same number? Like you don't get your player back?
No, I'd say you. Jeez, I'm not sure actually. Do you get to? I don't think you get to. No,
I
you
don't think so. No,
you continue on with the 10. Is that it?
I think you get extra substitutions. I don't think you get an extra player back.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Tom? We're going to fucking win this.
Xerxes with a hat trick. No, watch.
I always maintain Tom Xerxes. He's a fella who looks like he should be playing under 20s rugby for
That's
fucking
right,
New
he's
Zealand
a
rather
beast,
than
isn't
fucking
he?
beast of a lad. He's
Where-
only another like 20, 21 year old.
Young,
Is that all?
Oh,
Where's he from?
Oh, here we go. He is Dutch.
Oh.
He was doing right out in Italy. Probably another fella now that's come in maybe with too much expectation.
well, he came in under Ten Hag's setup and system, and then Ten Hag left, and he's in a system now where it just doesn't fit him at all. Like,
What's the story with Ten Hag now? Is there any talk of him, or
Sure, probably enjoying
Haven't
his
heard
big payday.
will he go into it again? Like,
But sure, there's another example, Tom, of the fucking club. Like, he should have been gone in the summer. There was a year left in his contract. Get fucking rid of him. It'll cost you fucking minimal in terms of compensation. There's only a year to go in the contract. Forget the FA Cup that he won, because they've been absolute stink since he got there. And they extend.
they were stink before he got there.
Oh no, they were, but they extend his contract, and you're like, oh, good Jesus, and nothing changes, and actually went downhill, which I didn't think was possible, even more, and you end up having to pay the guy off a fortune to get rid of him, like it's
What
stupid.
did they have to pay him in the end?
well, I think
Oh, sure, probably what?
I think what he
5
had
or
is
6
in his
million
contract
about.
was a 1-year extension, and they activated that instead of just letting him leave. So that's like they should have just let him go. So he was still on. He would have been still on the same way. It's not like they paid him a new contract. And all that
Sure,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
okay.
But like it was a bad. Like looking back now, obviously that was a poor decision. Like
Do you reckon the
the
likes
system just
of,
wasn't working. Like
do you reckon the likes of a Shearer and these boys would do alright nowadays, or would it be just fucking starve the ball?
I think the likes of a Shearer would, because he was a he scored all types of goals. He was that kind of a player. Like
He's
Oh, he was
find
an
a way into
animal.
it.
yeah, he
He'd
was
find a way
strong.
into it.
His position was brilliant as well. Like,
Unreal in the air then as well.
and like you said, he was an animal. He was he was tough as nails. That, like.
Yeah, and loved the fucking physical side of it. But
yeah, so I think
just-
he'd do well. All right.
But would they get the ball? You know, they're all fucking obsessed now with play out. This play out from the back bullshit. I don't get it at all. It's like what we're trying to draw up their side, so we fucking pumping down the
It's
counter
almost
attack.
like, again, it's like the hurling's like a scientific approach to
Yeah,
the sport,
Yeah.
you know?
The stats show that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
yeah. It takes a bit of the crack out of it, or a bit of the, like you won't see players like Rivaldo that we were talking about earlier. Like you wouldn't
Yeah.
see players like that, or Guti, or these kind of guys. Like
Play on
where-
instinct, like, and,
yeah,
what's going to work.
Turn a game. That's a lovely touch. There.
thanks for clearing that up,
Lovely
Benny.
touch.
Nice.
And good
Arsenal
pass
have
as well.
21 million
Well,
bid in for
look at that,
Rashers.
Up through the middle. Collier.
Go on, Diallo. Nice ball, Xerxes.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, shit.
That corner, is it?
Goal kick is it?
Jesus, what the fuck?
Who did Diallo come on for? Where is Schmenelty, ref? Schmenelty.
Did he get? Collier made a crack and run through the middle there. Did he roll back onto the pitch so he had to blow it up? I love that kind of stuff.
Xerxes did well there, in
He did
fairness.
very well, yeah.
There's two of them on their hole there.
Two of them falling all over the shop.
Diallo picks a half decent pass here. Just. Oh, do you know what? If that deflection off of Sterling, is it? Just sits up a bit nicer for Collier. He's a tap in.
But it was a bit of a soft shot come past there from Xerxes, wasn't it? It weren't like
They're kind of clever enough in a sense, though. It could have worked, like.
Oh, ref!
that a
They're
penalty?
going to do Harry. Prick.
not even a corner.
What's been his end there? I can't see
Oh
it.
my God, he's.
Oh,
not
so
letting
he
Diallo
won't
back
even
onto
let
the
Diallo on. The guy got fucking raked by the goalie, and the ref won't let him come
Raked, would
back.
you ever fuck
Raked.
off?
He's lucky
You're
to be
the
like
greatest
top.
bunch of fucking cribbers.
Hey, I'm not agreeing.
Here we go.
We'll keep the insult singular here.
Jesus, Tom, the fucking his organs are exposed and everything.
I can see his brain.
Disemboweled by the goalkeeper there. Oh, what
Is
a
that
fucking
Havertz again?
miss!
Never seen a face.
Oh, and there's no flag gone up.
He's useless.
Rob Dunn, Havertz, what a strike. Wait and see now what the fucker's probably going to bury one now. Are we behind or something?
No, I think. Oh, maybe. Maybe he's taking the piss.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you have to. Oh,
That's two
how
of those
does he
he's
do
missed
that?
He must be taking the piss.
Odegaard again with the ball in. Odegaard's
he's so
fucking
clever,
crossing
yeah.
into the box is just
He's
lethal
deadly.
dangerous. That's his second one today now. Oh, that's a handball as well.
Wouldn't have mattered. There's no VAR, so you would have.
Sure, the handball, Tom, the handball rule is going to pot.
Yeah.
You could be standing there like that and the ball, you're not even looking, the ball hits you.
Yeah,
Penalty. It's like,
a
what
bit
the
ridiculous,
fuck?
all right.
They need to make changes in the VAR with the lines as well for offside. It needs to be like a minimal thing. So if it's below a certain threshold, then it doesn't matter if the player has like half of an inch.
You're right. You're right. Yeah,
It's just
I reckon to take either the middle of, like, literally your centre, right?
Yeah.
And do a line.
Yeah.
And that's it. And whichever one,
Yeah,
I don't
because, like,
care
if
where your
the-
head is,
if-
where
if-
this is, where
if
that
that
is.
much
If
is
that
front
is
front.
fucking
I
this,
agree,
that's
yeah.
your line. And whether your fingertip or your toe is here, I don't give a shit. We'll go up the centre of your body. Like, I always, if I'm being honest with you, I would say unless there's daylight between the two of them, I'd play onside.
yeah.
Obviously, as long as you don't touch it at the same time.
No, but I would say, like, unless there's daylight between the defender and the attacker, I'd let it go. Do you know what I mean? As in, like, it's so close, we're talking millimetres. Like,
Well, I
you know.
agree. Yeah. Because there's absolutely no advantage to that.
They also need to stop showing like the handball claims. That should have to be replayed in real time instead of.
That's a fair
Because
point,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Because everything
The
looks-
moment we see that
yeah, and
it
sure,
looks like
tackles-
he's putting a hand up. Or,
Tackles look horrific.
But
and
to be
fucking
fair,
slow
it's
down.
very similar in rugby too, though, lads. And I know there's a safety issue, but you see some fellas getting destroyed, like, and sent off, like, in a split second. They go down or they go up, and like in real time, how the fuck could you move anywhere else?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
yeah.
No, there are the cunts that come in with the shoulder. And
Oh,
the
yeah,
guy's
but-
there with his arms wrapped up and he
But
gets it
that's
straight
always
into
obvious.
the fucking.
Like,
yeah.
it's the other scenarios where some lad
is this the
changes
winner
direction.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, I suppose, sure, Tom, they're looking at all this fucking concussion stuff and they're trying to fucking save lads, but
See, poor old
Oh.
Dean Windass, did you?
no, is he fucking?
He's dementia.
Oh, go away. Another hardy book.
And Josh Windass is going to Santos, or there's talk of him going to Santos.
Who?
His son.
Santos.
Yeah, in Brazil they want him.
Oh,
Very strange, like.
Very
what they do.
strange, yeah.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
a player
yeah.
in Europe to move to. How old is he?
30.
Ah, okay. So
is the wife Brazilian
Santos
or
are a
anything,
massive
maybe?
club, like.
No idea.
There must be some fucking link you'd be thinking to South America, maybe.
The weather.
Yeah. Be some culture fucking shotgun down there now, I'd say. Can
Wouldn't
you
it?
imagine?
Yeah, Jesus, sure, yeah. Night and
7
day, like.
minutes injury time.
Yeah.
And that's before we even get to extra time. Oh, Jesus.
Is there injury time added to extra time as well, or is it just played?
No, it starts off again then at what is it, 15 aside? I said, well, oh, have they changed it for? Have they changed it? Is it 10 aside now in penalties? Is it instead of the 15?
Ooh, keeper. You look
Connor
lost there,
kicked
didn't you?
Arsenal, which is one of their secret weapons.
Yeah, and we're a man down.
Ah, that was so silly from Dallo, though, Dave. If you saw the fucking if you saw the lunge of him,
It
he
was
was never
bad,
getting there, and you know you're on a yellow. It was absolutely fucking
Right in
random.
front of the crowd as well. and-
he's,
Stupid.
he's been having a bad season, but the last few games he's actually been doing really well. And
And he was doing alright at
it's a
left back,
shame
like,
of
yeah.
this- do these red cards carry over to the league from the cup?
Don't know.
Oh, jeez, that I'm not sure.
I think they might, you know.
No, you're right, because, well, I know league red cards do carry over into cup competitions, don't they? If you get a red card in the league,
So, yeah, so I don't know if it works the other way
because you'd
around.
often see fellas there pick up a red card, but it's an old Carabao Cup fucking early round match,
And it's not
and
exactly,
they miss that, and they're back the game after
Yeah,
it, you know.
that's it, yeah. And this
So
is
you're probably right, yeah.
It's not exactly a position that we're flush for players in
It would
either.
have
like,
to work
you know.
both ways.
Like, who else is going to come in and play left back?
What
now?
the fuck is the story at Malasia?
I don't know. Did his knee fall off again or something?
He was back there, sure, wasn't he? Playing there a month and a half ago, and then no sign of him
They're showing
again.
him in training, saying, "Oh, it's great to be
Fuck's
back."
sake.
All this kind of stuff. This was months back, like, so I don't know. And he played a few games for.
Oh, this is dangerous. Edge of the box.
Oh, I don't mind him shooting.
Oh,
That's fine. He
I'll
should have
take
passed
that all
out.
day. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
There's a lad out to the side of me. Should have passed it out.
So it is Munster, Northampton next, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Next weekend
Yeah, any idea where?
in Northampton.
Oh, fuck, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
suppose it opened up, to be fair, although he probably should have gone the other side. But
I see Toulouse are there, the favourites for the
Toulouse?
European Cup. Yeah, I think I was reading
they're
something
the
there.
favourites.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it said Toulouse are favourites. I would have thought La Rochelle
who won
would
it
be.
last year? They did La Rochelle win. I don't think they did. I think they got beaten last year. Sure, didn't Leinster beat them last year? And then Toulouse beat Leinster in the final. Was that it?
Oh, was that it?
I think that's it,
Fuck,
yeah.
I can't remember. It was a 2-horse race there for a long time, wasn't it? La Rochelle and Leinster every fucking
La Rochelle
year.
or some club like they weren't
Unbelievable.
that big at all. Like Some animals playing with him, though.
Yeah, but they're bringing in beasts there, like, you know,
Absolute
that's
beast.
just... That's,
Gara seems to be some coach, though, to be fair to him. Like, he seems to have a great...
well, the players love him anyway.
Yeah.
He'd be very intense too, wouldn't he? O'Gara?
Yeah, but he seems to manage that side of it well, though. I think he there's boys there to go back to, let's say, the Fijian Islands or whatever, and he kind of just lets them off for a few weeks extra because it's just so beautiful back there. Very hard to bring them back. Like,
Oh, here we go,
France.
chance. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I thought it was in.
Save
Christ, I
again.
thought Rice had won it. I thought it at the least would hit the post. Wow.
Oh, I can see us sneaking an absolute dirtbag winner in the 96th minute.
Diallo.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
Diallo.
He's got the
Oh, he's
record
fucking
for it
on it,
anyway.
right. Oh, jeez, I thought this was in, lads. Oh,
Well,
great
that touch,
save.
yeah, that
Great
touch,
save,
yeah.
goalie. I tell you,
He's kept us in.
Brian Deers put in a shout for
Another
fucking
fucking
number
corner,
one
though.
jersey. He makes a fucking butterfinger.
Oh, look, Jermaine
Howler
Allen
here
there
now.
as well.
Oh, the guard, you know it's going to be a good ball. Get it out. Well out, Cirksy.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
Take your time now. Pick your pass. Yeah.
Go on, Diallo.
Here we go, Xerxes. Be the hero.
Give it to him. Oh, that'll do. Shit. Oh, bollocks. Oh, what a finish.
Offside.
Oh, I was going to say what a
Oh,
finish from
finish.
Xerxes. Hit the fucking
10
corner
yards
flag.
wide, like. Well. He was just off. wasn't he?
outside, Chip.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
He's
Ah,
off.
shit. It was fucking on and off. It was on, you know, if he just given it that split second earlier.
It was a tough pass though.
Like that from Odegaard.
I keep it. It's yours. Oh no.
Is that a corner?
Yeah. Deflection corner. Ugh, my nerves.
I hope someone is giving Diallo a kick into the nutsack every 2.5 minutes just to remind him how fucking stupid his decision was.
Diallo, you mean? I thought you said Diallo.
Oh, sorry, I did say Diallo. I meant Diallo.
Poor old Diallo. like.
I wasn't going to make a fool of him there, Dave, but... What's Fallon saying there?
Suck it up, boys. This is a stamina sapping watch-along, a pre-season, if you will. Nice, fella. Oh, that'll do.
Penalty as well.
Goal kick. Yeah, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. You touched him.
There was contact. Yeah. Looks like another half hour or so.
What you make of David Moyes? Tom going back?
Makes sense.
I suppose it does make sense, yeah. It does, to be fair, yeah.
For some reason, I thought he'd been back there since he left for...
What did he...
No,
like,
for
what,
United.
when he
United,
did leave, like, I presume there wasn't great feeling in Everton.
Well, that's the thing, I suppose. If you're an Everton fan, are you delighted
Yeah.
about it, or are you kind of thinking, fuck
I
it?
think
said
he was liked enough at Everton before he left.
Oh, he was very
geez.
like, sure, he done a great
Yeah,
job.
sure, they loved him.
But I think the fact that he left then for United... Probably
yeah,
wouldn't go
but
down
I
well.
think like at the same time, I don't think anyone really.
Like at
blame
that
him
time,
either, like,
at that
Look,
time
if
you were
he-
moving to the club that just won the league. Like,
Yeah,
do you know
like,
what I mean?
so-
You're-
If he gets him up the table a bit, they'll be happy enough. Jez Coleman is some legend there, isn't he?
yeah, I
playing.
said he was in his part-time
They
manager. Was he
fucking
there?
love
Go
him
on,
there.
Cirksy.
Why did he head that?
It was an awful fucking flick in the head there from Timber.
One thing Xerxes is good at is just holding off the player and.
He's much better than
over.
fucking Highland is at that anyway.
Come on, someone. Where is he going?
Oh,
to go,
nice
like?
little nutmeg out of Bruno. Oh, fuck it.
Man, that was a chance too, you know.
No
Someone had
fouling.
been
No
off.
fouling did it,
He
please.
licked his way out of position there.
Get back.
That's wrong.
That's it.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
second there,
Sorry, Chad, we're into.
Am I getting extra hours for this? Am I?
Yeah.
One and a half for
You're
extra
talking
time.
at least an
It's actually 2
espresso.
hours added time in this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the new FA Cup rule, Tom. 2 hours and a half.
Did the cards go on?
Yeah. Cards carry on to that.
Rob Dunn wants to know: have you watched any any good films recently? Not Night Train, Dave.
I watched.
Is that the one where your man is going around pucking people? Oh no, I'm thinking of fucking.
I'm
That's
actually
the Brad
watching.
Pitt one, is it?
No, who's your man there that goes on the train, fucking beating the shit out of the lads? Was he in Saul? Don't
That was
call
me.
me.
That was
some
me
guy in
during my,
Lewis, wasn't
my European holidays.
Yes, I read that as well. No, Night Train I think is the one with Brad Pitt with the assassins all on the train, is it?
Oh, hold on, sorry. Yeah, Mel Gibson directed it.
Did he?
Tis Mark Wahlberg, is it?
No. Brad
You
Pitt, I've
sure?
said it about 4 times now. Brad Pitt is. he's Mark Wahlberg, isn't he?
No, but
he's Mel Gibson.
But Mel Gibson was on there saying he's a movie out. Coming
He
out
does, I
next
think, yeah,
week or
but-
then. What
No,
thought
this
was?
one's already. This one came out last year or the year before. Night Train, I think.
Oh
If
shit!
it's the
Okay.
same one, yeah.
I'm watching American Prime Val at the moment.
American
It's just
what?
come out on Netflix. American Prime Val.
Primeval.
No, it's Prime Val.
Is it?
Yeah, because VAL at the end.
I thought it was Primeval.
No,
Tom,
it's not spelled that.
Tom, you're
yeah.
after getting called out here in the comment section.
I
Tom.
know. I just know. I
Coal
read it-
man,
I read
another
it-
donkey.
I saw a trailer for it. I saw a trailer for it. It
No,
looks
but if you
interesting enough, though.
but
It's
if you
back-
actually, I thought it was Primeval, and again, but it's PRIMEVAL.
what does that mean then?
I don't know. But anyway, it's
Obviously a misprint.
man, it's quality. Jesus.
Is it good? 'Cause it looks
it's
good,
very raw. It's like it's as raw as it needs to be in terms of what it would be like back then.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
it Tom
yeah.
about who?
It's kind of the frontier kind of thing in the 1850s
Yeah.
in America.
Oh, wow, okay.
Native Americans and
All the tribes,
Mormons
like,
and
yeah,
the tribes.
yeah.
Oh man, jeez, there's no nice guys there. Like it's just
Yeah. But I like prefer
Yeah,
that because like it's made out in like you have this whole kind of thing where
Oh
it's
yeah,
kind of-
themselves and the native Indians are all hugging and going,
they're-
yeah,
they're,
yeah,
like,
sure you
they're
can have the
rubbing
land.
heads of the deer and like they're
Yeah.
all best buddies
Yeah.
and like never hurt anything and
Oh,
like,
man,
they were
fuck.
I'm
warring
sure they
for
were
years
butchering
before Europeans
fucking
got
women
there.
and children the whole lot just to
Yeah.
get the fucking land.
They
But
were
it
killing
was-
each other for
Yeah.
centuries before it. Like.
But it was, yeah, no, it's very good. Though I like
Ah,
it
good,
so far.
'cause
I
I-
watched The Old Man as well. Do you know that with Jeff Bridges?
Yeah, I saw that.
Any
one
good?
pop up as well.
First season's good. Second season is not great. I watched this all over Christmas. Got a bit more time, but
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
great. Jeff Bridges, he's a great
Yeah,
actor.
he's good.
I never realised his father was in those what do you call Flight and all those comedy movies,
Airplane
and all that. Yeah,
he?
he's you'll know him now
Lloyd
in
Bridges.
it. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it?
that's
No
right.
way.
That's Jeff Bridges' father.
Lloyd Bridges is the guy in Hot Shots as well.
Yeah,
He plays
Hot
the
Shots as well.
general.
That's right. That's
Lloyd
right.
Bridges.
No fucking
That's
way.
Jeff Bridges' father. Yeah,
No
yeah,
way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, yeah. Fucking hell.
Wow.
He's
He was
75 now.
brilliant.
Jeff Bridges, like.
Yeah. I presume his father is dead.
That's your man in
Yeah.
Hot Shots. Coffee. He spits it all over.
Yeah, that's him.
yeah. That was only under the
Or
day.
pudding. Was it pudding or coffee?
Pudding, yeah. And he
him,
fighting
yeah.
Saddam Hussein at the end of the Hot Shots Part 2. Then, is it?
Nobody, Flano. That's the one I was thinking of, where your man goes on the train and starts poking the head off of all the creeps.
That was the guy from Better Call Saul.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so not Mark Wahlberg then.
but I was saying when you said Night Train, I was mixing up with Nobody.
I'm hoping to see Nosferatu 2 as well. It looks good enough. The new
Yeah,
one.
that looks great.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
looks-
yeah.
I really
It's
wanna
meant to
see
be
that.
good. I heard it's good now.
Great penalty save from Brian Deere.
Bob Odenkirk. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's good, Flano. He's a good actor. Come over to puck me for calling you out for Prime Evil.
Well, what you reckon, Dave? Have they any fucking chance of seeing out another? Is it 20 minutes or half an hour? Is the big thing? That's what I'm wondering.
I presume it's 30 minutes again. Like
Yeah,
15 minutes
I
and a
would
half,
have
like.
thought so. Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Did they come to some agreement with no replays? Are they going just to try and get these games over in the same day? Have they changed it to 10 aside, or are we still back to the traditional
Okay.
15? Trossard's on. Fucker is dangerous too.
He's a handy little player in around the box. I don't know. Look, it's a big ask now with 10
Ugarte
players.
gone, is he? Oh my God, Malaysia is there.
He lives
Why the fuck hasn't he been playing?
because he's shit, I guess.
It could be
He'd
a
rather
factor.
have a Dallo out of position than play that fella. He's a bit of a he lunges in as well. Like he's a bit of a head case sometimes.
So he's
Okay, so I guess
so who goes into midfield?
Ugarte came off. Manasseh's on, so I guess
Bruno.
Yeah,
surely.
Yeah. Bruno.
So
dropping
Bruno
back.
and who? Oh,
Bruno.
Collier, is it?
Collier, yeah. Diallo on the right and Malacia on the left.
Yeah. Who's playing right back? Mazraoui. Yeah, delete beside him then. Yeah, fair enough.
Who's playing right centre
Martinez
half, yeah.
still on. Martinez needs to be fucking disciplined now.
He's been good
yeah,
this
yeah.
half though. To
He's
be fair.
copped on since
Yeah,
that daft yellow. Oh, Dave, when you see Dello's yellow, it's just like, no, this doesn't happen possibly other than that. Like,
Yeah. He's had that kind of a season though, unfortunately. I thought he was kind of coming out of it now because he was playing well he played really well against
brilliant
Liverpool.
against Liverpool as a left.
He was brilliant against Liverpool, yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, he has that in his locker though, just to be silly like.
But yeah, at the end of the day, he's not top class. Like he isn't. If you're
He's
looking
been
to get to
playing
the
out of
top
position.
level of club football, Dallo isn't going to be your fullback.
I don't think he's world class, no. But I don't think he's I still think he'd play for most clubs in the Premiership outside of the top. Like
No, I'd agree with that. But he's a Portuguese.
right back,
He's starting
no.
Portuguese right
Yeah.
back.
But he's not. On the left, he loses something. He like in the last season, when you think about it, Dallo was very, very good there on the right.
But one thing I never saw today now, remember against Liverpool, Dalla was taking the ball on the right foot and he was running down in the left wing with his
Yeah,
left
he was
foot.
he was
And he was putting in
taking
left
after him,
foot
like.
crosses.
He
I
hasn't
didn't
done
see
that
a whole
once,
lot of
though.
that now in this game at all.
Yeah, he hasn't done it, no, or he didn't do it anyway for the time he was on. But maybe, I'm guessing they were just taking a more defensive approach here in this one. But
Or the fact that Arsenal had all the fucking ball doesn't help either, I suppose.
who was Dallo? Who would he have been marking then down that side?
Sure, who would have been playing left back up against their right winger? Who was on their right?
Was there like a pacey kind of against fairness,
Martinelli, was it?
against
No,
Liverpool,
Jesus.
Yeah, against Liverpool, like he was.
No,
he
unless
was
those three
targeting
were-
Trent, like so he was doing that on purpose, like to get him behind him, or to build up one-on-ones with Fernandes against him as well. So
Well, we were dog shit the first 25 minutes anyway. That
Of this
even,
game?
yeah, maybe even more. So it was all Arsenal, like.
it was, yeah.
Maybe they're still in the old way or something like that, but
Primeval.
it's
Yeah.
probably supposed to be primeval.
Yeah. I saw that advertised. All right, Tom, and it looked very, very good.
Oh, it's very good, Dave. Yeah, very good man.
I was just worried that, like, it might be one of those now where the casting is all over the place.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's good though.
No, there's another film I saw. Funnily, jeez, if I think the name of it now, Dave.
Saw him Benny 30, yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, that makes sense. FA Cup as well, I suppose. Yeah. I was watching, just a tiny thing in terms of TV shows. If I was watching anything good, I was watching that Silo series recently. I don't know if you watched that.
No.
Based on a book by a guy called Hugh Howey. It's good. Yeah, the second season came out. It has your one in it who was in June. The two Dune movies.
Oh,
that came
yeah,
out.
yeah, of course,
She
yeah.
played the mother of what's
Oh, great ball.
Al Gaib,
Pioneer maps it up.
Clyde's favorite character.
Who's that, sorry?
Rebecca Ferguson. She was the mother in Dune. She's in the series Silo that I've been watching.
I don't mind her. I think
she's
she's a
good.
good
Yeah,
actress.
she's
She
good.
was
She
probably
is,
the only
yeah.
fucking decent thing out of Dune 2.
Yeah,
Jesus.
she's good in this now as well. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? And you're one just standing on top of a sand dune, pouting, and then the other fella like a
I'm
fucking
posing,
mopey prick. Am I the one? Fuck's sake. They're all fucking
I'd
worshipping.
love to see a count of how many times Javier Bardem said he is Al Gaib, or just the words Al Gaib.
Yeah. I thought it was fucking dreadful, lads. And I went in there open-minded. I loved the
didn't
first
actually-
one.
I watched a bit of the first one. I couldn't watch it now, to be honest. I found it no.
I thought the first one was decent. Now, I didn't see it in cinema. I actually I was looking forward to the trilogy, but the second one was just.
They're making a third one apparently.
But of course they are. So the second one didn't tell the rest of the story. Like the second one, it's 3 parts. Or,
Oh yeah, well, sure,
have you not seen the original Dunes? No,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
original
yeah.
Dune with Kyle MacLachlan. Oh
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's
And
priceless.
what's Sting? Is this a Sting in it? Oh no, it's the guy who looks like Sting, who's in Clockwork Orange. That guy. What's his name? Weird looking fella. Yeah. He's the head of Sting. I think so. That guy does. I can't remember his name now.
I know the guy you're talking about. yeah. He's always a fucking lunatic in every. Was he probably in a Mad Max somewhere at some
Oh,
point as well?
probably, yeah.
Oh, we go Rice. Oh, great block.
She's Rice has had a fair few chances now, hasn't he?
Great block, delete.
Jesus, ref. He doesn't give the foul against the yellow, but he gives that. Dunno.
Is he Dutch as well, or where is he from?
Delict, yeah, he's Dutch, yeah. He was Ajax captain when they had that great run there. Remember they beat the shit out of, who was it, Real Madrid in the Champions League at one stage when Ten Hag was manager.
Jeez, that was a great block. Fucking hell.
He looks a tough bit of stuff, though.
He is, and you know he's actually solid enough,
Malcolm
but he
McDowell,
makes
good job,
little fucking mistakes here and there at times. It just that's the killer. Like, you have that little bit of doubt in some of these fuckers.
You have a doubt in all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually harder to make the list of the ones I don't have to doubt it.
Yeah.
Happy with the goalie though.
He's done well today. Yeah, I had big doubts about him because any other game I've seen him in, one of the other 2 games he's played, he's looked dodgy as hell, but he's done very good today. That penalty save was brilliant. Who do Arsenal play next in the Premiership?
I'm not sure now.
Is there midweek games on, I think, next week, or is it?
Yeah, well, you've got Liverpool and Forest during the week, so there must be a round of fixtures during the week, yeah. And then it is a
They nearly always do
Champions
after
League,
that.
then I think the week after.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so back into that then.
Yeah. United are playing Rangers soon enough.
Oh, in the
In that
conference league,
fucking
is it, or whatever it's called,
yeah,
Europa
the
League.
Europa League shite.
I
Who's
can't
that?
remember which one.
United are playing Rangers soon
go on,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good now.
Geez, Rangers or Celtic are walking at foot. Rangers
Yeah.
gave him a bit of a clip and did it there a few
3-0,
weeks back.
yeah. They did 3-0, yeah.
But
Then they went out and drew with Hibernian, like.
yeah, Celtic, what are they? 12, 13 more ahead?
13 or 16, I think.
Yeah, they're fucking walking it anyway.
Who's Celtic?
Yeah.
How many years in a row have they won it now?
Well, you see, Rangers won it a few years ago under
They did,
Gerrard,
yeah.
like, so they had won it like 9 times at that stage, and Rangers denied in the 10th, which was a big thing.
Yeah,
And they've won it since then for the last 2 years, or whatever.
Tis gas the way
2 or
you,
3 years.
tis gas the way you see it go on those runs. Like Rangers will take off then and win fucking 7, 8, 9 of them.
Well, they haven't though. That's the thing. They've kind of gone back again.
Yeah.
I think they thought they would though because
Yeah,
they had a
yeah.
good old squad built up the year they
Yeah,
won it as
yeah.
well. And to be fair to Gerrard, he had them playing very well, like. But I mean,
He's gone to shit now, hasn't he?
What is he even managing anyone anymore?
Is he out in
was
Saudi
he was
Arabia
in
all the
Saudi-
time?
I think he's gone from that too, or he was anyway out in Saudi Arabia.
Who did he go to?
Oh, Connor
Was it
kick for
Villa he
Arsenal
went
here.
Villa, yeah.
God, he
Here
did
we
terrible
go.
with them.
Yeah.
Awful.
Rice to whip it in. We've got Malasia versus Havertz. That looks like a fucking mismatch anyway.
Looks like
Why
the
don't
ref
you
is
swap
telling
with Xerxes?
Malacia not to tackle the Arsenal players.
Why doesn't Malasia swap with Xerxes there? You'd imagine you put height for height. Like,
Oh, this looks like a dangerous one.
oh, great touch, goalie.
Was that the keeper? Or was that Mazraoui?
On goalie, where's the free out? Goalie does well, I think. Did the goalie even get a hand on that fucking
I
thing?
don't know. I couldn't see it. I thought it was maybe Mazraoui who got.
Did you get out for a few pints over the Christmas time after that? No.
No, Clive, only the night with yourselves. I got a chest infection after that, so I was down for a while.
Fuck.
Down for a good while.
Actually, shout out to Nolly Above in Coffees in La Cara. They're outside at
Yeah,
Loan. We were
great
up
spot.
there for our Great Mate Sports session there over the Christmas break. It was a great pub.
Where
Some-
was this?
Coffee's pub
Roscommon.
above in Roscommon, just outside
Great.
it, between Athlone and Roscommon town.
Some Guinness.
Some Guinness, absolute cream, a lovely bar. In
Great
fairness.
spot, yeah.
Great
Jeez, we
spot.
spent
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
day.
Jammers,
yeah.
was it?
Oh,
it
jeez,
was for a
it
finish.
was busy enough for a
I'm not
finish, right,
uncomfortable, like, but it was
Yeah.
it was
It was
lovely.
really old school bar now.
I was gonna ask,
quality,
yeah, is it kind of one of those- yeah,
quality
yeah.
spot.
Did they have a fire on?
There was. I'd be pretty sure there was one on
There was
somewhere
one
anyway.
inside
In the lounge was there, yeah. One of these great old pubs, Dave, where you got a lounge area off to the side that has a darts board in there, and
For the ladies.
you've got the main bar outside the front there. You just sit down something, and there's a shop built onto the side of it. Yeah,
brilliant.
quality
Brilliant. You
spot.
could buy a tin of shoe polish.
And
in
it's there on the
wall.
it's there on the water then.
But
So
it's enough.
Nolly was telling us there that they pull in on the boats there during the summer, and the tourists to be coming in there, the place to be wedged like every day. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great
Very
spot. And a great host, Nolly.
Some of the nicest Guinness I've had in a long time now.
Yeah.
Very good.
What you call your man there that's after coming on from used to play with Chelsea?
Which chap now?
For Arsenal there, what's it called again? Oh,
What?
Jorginho
No,
or-
the dancer, the English
Sterling.
Sterling.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
you see the piss take there where he goes into a group of kids and he's coaching them like, and your man's here like, oh, here's Sterling, whoever's going to coach you, and he spends whatever an hour coaching them, and he goes, I would show what I've told you to do, like, and they all circle him.
He has that thing, doesn't he, with the fucking hang going while he's running.
Ridiculous.
Hey, Doc is
He
in.
had that spell with Liverpool and with City there for a while, all right, Sterling, but he's just. I don't
yeah.
think he cares anymore. Does he?
I think there's a bit of that in it for sure.
I saw that Landman advertised, Shane. I was wondering, was it any good?
What is that?
Billy Bob
Billy
Thornton.
Bob Thornton. He's brilliant.
Is it
yeah.
about
Oh, it looks good. It looks
drug
very good,
cartels
actually.
and Ireland?
Yeah,
Is that it?
he's a great actor, though. Billy
He's
Bob.
class.
He's
He's
quality.
class, yeah.
He's one of those actors like you're just so watchable.
I'd say he'd be great crack to go into Lashwood as well.
Yeah,
He's a bit mad, like.
doesn't take himself too seriously anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder is he still going around with a vial of Angelina Jolie's blood on his Jesus, that was an intense relationship.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. Christ,
Up there with Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
they're split now, aren't they? I'm just brought in for the show.
Jeez, I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that.
Showbiz section.
Our gossip queen over here in the corner.
Yeah,
It'll get him a jingle.
Reports say she wasn't happy with how the relationship was going. And
This week in Hollywood.
my secret.
Tay-Tay's at it again.
Let's see what TikTok has to say. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what is Machine Gun Kelly? Anyway? Is he a singer?
Oh, shit. Oh, what? Is that a block or a miss?
That's one of the worst misses I've seen. If that's a miss, if not a... No, it might have been a clearance too. But
He's an idiot, Dave. In answer to your question, that's what Machine Gun Kelly is.
Did he actually fucking... Is this a defensive clearance? Oh, he's on alright. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, my
I think
God.
he's
Is that
over
did it?
No, someone got a touch to it. It's Harry, is it? No,
or
delete.
delict.
Fuck, he did well there.
Wow.
And it didn't even go out for a corner.
How did that not go for a
It
corner?
must have gone out for a throw at the end.
It's been very good.
He has no.
Oh, well done, Harry.
This is it. Though. Like you can see, the United players are struggling now.
Oh,
because
yeah,
of
sure,
10
the legs are gone.
players,
Sure.
and
10 men against 11 at any
They're
level.
getting their
Any
passes
profession.
in
Same
through
in
the
rugby, Tom. You see a rugby match there, and after whatever, 'tis 40 or 50 minutes, they go down to 14. You're fucked. Like.
Jemba,
It's
Jemba.
very hard.
Shane O'Doherty.
yeah.
They're
his
fucking
name?
echo in here.
He's of the O'Doherty's, yeah. Trying to think who Collier looks like. He reminds me so much.
Is he English?
I presume so.
Think so.
Yeah.
Who's that guy from Trainspotting?
Ewan McGregor?
No, the other fellow with the kind of pointy nose.
Oh, God, what harm I only watched that a couple of months
You
ago,
know
you know,
the guy
because
I'm
actually I
talking
hadn't
about,
watched it in fucking years. It's
he
a
was
great
actually going out with
movie.
Angelina Jolie years ago as well, the same fella.
Oh, sorry, you're on about the other fella, the handsome chap. Johnny fucking...
Johnny Lee Miller. Is
Yeah.
it?
Yes, that's right.
That's who
I
Col-
thought
that's
you
who
were on
Collier
about the
reminds me
fucking
of.
druggy guy that shit the bed.
No,
Oh, that was McGregor.
that was
Sorry,
McGregor,
no, but there
yeah,
was
yeah.
another fella there as well when he was...
That was Robert Carlyle, wasn't it?
No, not you're thinking of the other fella who throws the pint glass down.
What was his name
We're
in
not
that?
leaving here till anyone or
he
till
was-
we fucking find who did
He
it.
was a brilliant character, and every village had a fella like that. Like
Yeah. The local
He's just
the night
fucking
was not
mad.
complete without a scrap. Like
yeah. Begsby.
Bigley,
Was it Bagley or Begsby?
Bigby was it?
Yeah,
Bigby,
something
I
like
think.
that.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
And
character.
just the way it's done in the movie, you forget how slick they do it. Like he throws the glass, next thing the whole thing goes into slow motion or something. Next thing you just you're
You
one
hear on the
that's
screen,
fucking
like,
post open.
They just walk out the door.
What? Can't throw that glass straight in hammering nets.
We're not leaving until we find that cut or something.
Yeah. Euro.
He's looked really good now this season. Actually, the games he's played too. I like how they're managing him now in the right way.
They are,
He's not playing every
They're
game.
bringing
like-
because there's 3 lads there at the back. You'd be thinking,
Yeah.
Jez, you could slip Euro in there more
Yeah,
often, but they're
yeah.
actually minding him coming. He's only 18, Tom.
and he's only back from injury.
Who, this
as well.
guy?
Yeah, French centre half. He's supposed to be.
Harry's
So he
taking
could-
his
could
time
be-
getting
could
off
be
the
the next
field.
Varane.
Ah, sure,
He did right.
that's experience there, Tom.
Bit of cramp there in legs.
He'll probably get this part right, like walking off slowly. he
Tom.
could still trip over, you never know.
Easy.
He's done all
Oh,
right
look at
today,
he's gone to the Arsenal bench. Harry, you're on the wrong bench.
It's the opposite side of the pitch. It's over this side. Fuck. Fairness, Harry's done all right.
I think he's done okay today. Did a couple of good blocks in.
He got in the way a few times, yeah.
He did.
No, it's funny, Tom. That like he's a man I wouldn't have rated whatsoever. But as Dave was saying earlier, the formation change and the new manager, it's made for him because he can sit there in the centre and he doesn't worry. You have to
I
worry
also,
too much about pace.
I also think him not being captain anymore is taking the light
Yeah,
out of him a bit
yeah.
as well. That's helped massively too. He can just go about and do his job now, whereas he's not like expected to be the one leading the team or to be imperfect all the time, I guess. Which is just as well because they're all shit.
Being perfect is difficult for Harry Maguire.
He does struggle with that. Okay.
That moniker.
When you're used to perfection.
I didn't help himself on the first few seasons either. So I remember he's doing interviews there going, I wouldn't change anything I've done. I've done nothing wrong, kind of a thing. It's like, Jesus, man, just don't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh, good ball.
too much on it.
Oh, overcooked actually. We
Was
take
that
that.
Havertz is having a nightmare. I'll never understand why they bought him. and then chose to play him as a
I
striker.
actually don't think he's a bad player. If
He's
there
not a
was,
striker, though,
but no,
yeah.
but if there was a goal machine beside him, I think he'd be brilliant because
Yeah.
they'd link up well. But I just don't think he has the. He's not a striker, like
No, he's not.
he's a number 10 kind of maybe
he
support
should be the kind of
striker.
Fernandez role, kind of like, or even just playing off the midfield a bit that way. But he's
Sick
not.
boy, yeah.
Sick boy. Was
That's
that,
the lad I'm.
was that-
Spud, is it or Sick boy? Yeah, there was one of them there in train spotting. The guy that was fucking wasted all the time.
Jesus, ref. Very light free kicks. Oh, there is at the time as well on the injury time. Or on
Just
the
2
extra
minutes,
time.
yeah.
Jesus. It's a tough game for Collier to come into now, isn't it?
I'll sure fuck it. You find out
One
what lads
all,
are made of 2
Man
cup
down.
games.
Yeah. But you know, a lad who's played, I think he's only played one game prior to this, and that was, I think, when we were a man down as well, or we were losing.
You've got the big fucking Spanish Super Cup tonight as well, that Real Madrid and Barca.
Is that tonight?
Really?
On
Yeah?
this evening, yeah.
What stage is that?
I don't know if it's the final.
Are you going live for it?
No.
No?
I can't work with G2.
I have to get out to my agent.
yeah.
This is ridiculous.
But you're welcome, Dave, to come here and do a solo show.
I can talk about a bit of showbiz gossip as well, so as I do. What's been happening in
Did you hear about Brad?
the Spanish chart?
Oh, dangerous. And it's cleared by delete.
The Spanish version of The Traitors. Did any of you watch that? The Traitors, that
No,
reality TV show.
Now, that one Doc is on about, I wouldn't mind watching. I've seen
What's
it
that?
advertised. The Billy Bob one, the
Oh yeah, I must watch it actually.
Landman, yeah.
Oh, the
I
Billy-
saw
the
one
Billy
there. I
Barry
saw a
kids
clip of
unplugged.
it there where he goes kind of hit with a drug cartel fella. They're just they arrive on their fucking drill site. The cartel are saying like, this is our land, and Billy Bob is just tough talking him, completely bluffing, going, "Do you realise who the fuck who I'm working for and all
He's
this?"
very good.
And then the rest of them going, "Who'd you work for?"
Oh. That's it. Half time.
First half gone through.
They are hanging on by the skin of their
They're doing
teeth.
well, in fairness, with 10 players. They've done
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I just realised I forgot to start the clock there for extra time. Sorry about that, folks.
Idiot.
Where's the professionalism?
You idiot.
Jesus, there was nothing in that. Can they hold out for another 15 minutes of this pressure? I don't know. There's bound to be a corner or something where the pressure is just going to tell too much. Like,
You'd
Yeah,
imagine
'cause-
so, but you never know.
It's where we could get a goal from is what worries me. Like, and even if this goes to penalties, I'm looking around at our team and
I
thinking,
don't
"Oh,
fancy us on
fuck.
penalties against anyone.
Do I
no.
fancy Xerxes with one?
No,
I'm not sure if I've seen that lad hit the fucking target. He hit the target today with a weak ass prig of a shot, but
yeah, I don't know what he was doing. If he was going for a pass, trying to slide the ball back into Diallo or something, I don't know what he was trying there. But it didn't. If it was a shot, it was a very weak one. Like, maybe he was just trying to wrong foot the keeper or something. I don't know.
Arsenal have a lot more technical players on the field, so for penalties you'll be
Yeah,
thinking
like-
shite.
Is Jorginho still
No,
playing?
the only fucking thing is, Dave, I'd say they're going up against the goalie who's after saving a pen on. That has to play in your mind too,
True.
going, shit, this guy ain't bad at
Especially when
penalties.
Odegaard is for Odegaard.
Oh,
is
that's
taking-
some block from Delitter. Holy
That's
shit.
incredible.
Is
Yeah,
that more of a
that's
miss from Trossard?
No, that's great defending. That's great defending. Trossard is just waiting for the tap in there. The lick comes across. That's brilliant.
Look at Delit, psych to the butt, by.
I don't mind that though.
No.
Defenders are entitled to
Down, down.
celebrate
No,
that,
I know,
like.
I know. I'm actually checking something. It's a movie. Sorry, my apologies.
How do you spell Debbie?
I'm not gonna find it now. I watched a film recently. I think it's a title, one word title, but it's a new enough movie. But it's set in England, post-apocalyptic, in a forest, like, and the people have kind of turned against each other and cannibalism and it is odd. But I thought it was brilliant. There was no dialogue at all.
Oh wow,
Nothing.
Okay.
But geez, it was so, like, again, pure raw, like
Brutal almost.
living in a wet, dirty
Yeah,
forest. You know,
It's not a
rotten.
glorified version of like
Nothing.
the.
What was it called, Tom?
I can't think of the name of it. That's what I'm trying to think. It's a one-word title, and
What did you make of the Leo
Who was
DiCaprio
in
one
it?
that kind of tried to
I
do
didn't
that
know any of
one?
them.
What was it called? The DiCaprio Tom Hardy one above and fucking.
I enjoyed that.
What the fuck was it called?
The Revenant.
Oh, The Revenant. Oh, it's a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
movie.
I
I've watched
enjoyed
it
that,
twice.
Jeez,
That's
the
class.
bear scene in it is
The bear
fucking
attack.
unbelievably well
It's
done.
hard. It's almost hard to watch. It's so brutal as well. Like,
You just get mangled. Just to give you an idea of the power of the fucking thing. You just get
He's utterly
mangled.
helpless,
Yeah.
No, it's brilliant. And your man Gleason in it was good, actually.
Yeah, he was actually.
Brian, is it? Not Brian. Donald
Donald,
Gleason.
He was good at it,
Sure, can you just imagine that's how it went on back in those times, like just how ruthless it was.
The Frontier jobs.
Yeah,
yeah.
fuck yeah, especially
life expectancy would be into your 40s doing well. Like,
I'd say even raising a kid into fucking teenage years out there was
rate of child death or child.
He grew up in Bradford, like, so you must have some idea.
true enough. You can fucking toughened us up by.
That's it. We had 15 siblings, sure, but sure.
And see, Tom, we
There's only so much food to go around with.
grew up in the metropolis of Killaloo, and then you go into inner city Bradford. I mean, that's fucking you're coming out of that fairly fucking streetwise. Oh, great ball!
He done well again there now.
Great ball, Xerxes to Diallo. What
take
can
him,
Diallo
take
do? Oh, nice little ball back.
Go
Come
on,
on,
Xerxes.
Xerxes. Here's your
Be the hero.
chance. Oh, I
He
thought it was
nearly put him
fucking
off.
in.
Yeah, he nearly put the keeper off. Yeah.
Why didn't you go to the other side?
Again,
He
it was a
nearly
bit of
got
a
it.
weak ass fucking contact, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
he just tried to stroke it into the corner. Yeah.
Nice play though. In fairness to Xerxes, he does well. That's a great ball out to Diallo there.
If you look, I think he gives the keeper the eyes. It's like he's going to go across, like you said, Tom. But I think he tries to nip it into the near
Gives him
suppose
the
it's
eyes.
cut
Yeah.
off there.
Oh, does it
It's
take
cut
half
off.
a deflection? Oh, he has to get more power on it.
It does take a bit of a touch.
Would he not have a left foot there and roof it?
No, I think he's going. I think he's going for the fake body, place it into the
like,
far
in fairness,
corner. The goalie buys the body
keeper had
shape.
to switch pretty quick to get down to that.
It wasn't a bit. I think if he gets a bit more power on it, you never know. He could have tricked him.
Jesus. Good
Do you want
start
to
for
be
United
careful?
this
Do you want to
half.
be careful here now if this gets cleared because you get caught rotten on the counter. Bruno the whipper.
Thought he was going for the old what was that Newcastle trick where they scored directly from the penalty against us?
United was it? Was it United?
Directly
Was.
from the penalty.
Yeah,
Directly from the penalty.
That's the penalty. Sorry, corner.
and that's like people going to
It's a
jail.
cheeky name. It's a cheeky
Nobody's
move.
ever done that. Nobody's ever done. You cheeky
Why did you
bastard!
just save so much?
Did you just score direct from a
You
penalty?
didn't cross it?
Oh no, I took a deflection. That's why. Okay, it was a shit shot then. Yeah, Jesus, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, you think you try and thunder that one like? Yeah, was that against Newcastle? Yeah, the day scored directly from the corner against us. That was embarrassing.
Yeah, Onana made a complete balls of it. Yeah. Oh, as Rowie loses it, Arsenal are away.
Great foul. Great foul.
Yeah, that's a good foul, a good position to give it away.
He's one of those players that just doesn't ever get a book in as well.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Man
He's
City
one of those-
mastered that art, Tom. You give away the foul in their own half as soon as they win the ball back, so the attack never gets to start, and you get to reset yourselves then.
Yeah, and you hardly ever get a yellow for it as well.
Yeah, because it's above in their half. Ref
Fernandinho,
thinks that's
sure.
only a little fucking.
That's a good move.
Fernandinho, I'd say, I don't know how, like that lad should have been booked.
Yeah,
20
he's the
times a
master
game.
of it. Yeah,
Oh, he was unreal.
David Silva as well. If he
But
had
then in
time.
soccer, like the nature of soccer and counter-attacking, is that not obviously it's blatantly cynical, but surely that's should be more punishable. Like,
Oh yeah, it should be the same across the board.
Well, yeah,
it's,
but I suppose it just looks like a little nick. You flick in
yeah.
your foot, or it's a little
Like,
push,
yeah.
and the ref goes, sure, they're miles away
it's a
from their
foul,
own
but there wasn't
fucking
any
goal.
intent or
and
that kind of thing. Like words,
Yeah.
there actually was. There completely was
You
intent.
stop the move starting, yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of them on the edge of the box.
Yeah, it's dangerous
Oh,
now.
they're lining up here. They're a bit
Take
too
your time,
cute
Bruno.
there.
yeah,
They
they're
were,
too
yeah.
cute there, yeah.
Like you said, the lads lining up there and they kept kind of going for the.
That's where you need someone to get a thunderbolt off, and if the ref or if the goalie drops it or parries it,
What do you make of Arteta
I don't know.
as a manager?
Look, he's done well, like, but I still think how has he not addressed the fact that they've no striker, like.
Yeah.
You,
Well, I
you
suppose
can't be
Guardiola's
relying on
doing that for
Saka,
Wales,
like,
isn't
and these boys to be coming up with the fucking goals when they're wingers.
They're very economically or financially prudent club, though, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Yeah, they all seem to
They're a
generally
bit,
buy
but
well.
they were the
anyway.
ones who like a real business, because even for years, like with what they call him, Wenger, they were never winning, but they were making shitloads of money year on year.
Well,
we're never out of Europe, you know.
In fairness to them, they have a
real
loyal enough
stadium,
fan
also.
base that stadium will be packed every week, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Especially being in
haven't-
London, like, but
When was the last trophy they won, though?
they won an FA Cup there, was it 2 years ago?
A couple of years ago, yeah. That's all he's won since he's been there.
Well, this is the thing, like, the funny thing is, we've won more than fucking Arsenal have in the last few years, which is gas, like, when you think about how bad we've been. Do you know, we've a League Cup there, we've an FA Cup, and Arsenal have an FA Cup, and
Yeah,
that's it, is it, for how many years?
That's what you're judged on is the league in that level, like. And
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I mean,
be
like,
finished the second time now than winning League Cups, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Like you'd rather be getting into the positions where you're challenging for the title.
But I don't think, I can't see a title in them. I just, they're not strong enough down the middle, and
Well,
they're
as
not
you say, a
strong enough
striker is what they need,
up
like.
front, yeah. They're actually good at the back now, in fairness. They have a good back four. Their centre halves are very good. Timber solid.
Rob is saying there they've spent 700 million since Arteta took over.
But that's Rob. Do you mind Rob? Rob's only talking
Get
shit.
that fact checked now, sure.
Yeah,
Rob.
Yeah. We won't go with that.
He could have said
obviously, because
1.3
the
billion.
source is
Sure.
very unreliable, but we're like, just to say that is true.
They've spent
I mean,
500 billion euro.
Go on, Diallo. A source said.
A source has told me.
Collier to Mazraoui. Are we going
Oh, no
somewhere
way.
here? Oh, Jesus, Diallo
Corner?
nearly got in there again. Is it a corner? Don't think so.
No.
Get back, Sorksy. Go on.
750, in fact, Rob says. Yeah. All on cheese sandwiches. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you look around the Arsenal squad and you think, well, they haven't wasted too much of that really. Like their defense is pretty good, their midfield is pretty decent. Striker, yeah, that's like
Squeaky bum time. Oh, they guarded a good ball in. Oh, it goes wide.
They bought a couple of keepers as well in that time too, haven't they? I mean, they've bought.
I'm not sure that fucking that's in it. But Ramsdale was one from Fulham, wasn't it? Raya, is Raya really top
Raya's
class?
there now as
Yeah,
well, yeah.
but is he actually top class? I don't know.
But he's their starting keeper now.
Well, he is, but I mean, I don't think he's brilliant. Like Raya, the two centre halves are a brilliant partnership. Timber's solid. Who's the left back again? Ben White's out injured. Who's been covering for Ben White?
Kiwi, or is it that guy? Or
Lewis was there? No, who the fuck was it that was
there's
on?
the Japanese guy, Thomas. Is it Thomas Yahoo or something? What his name is?
Thanks, Ashley. / Flannel. Hey guys, great show. Clive, I didn't know you had a brother 15 to 20 years younger than you.
Yeah, he couldn't be here today, but
We might get him on next week. So who did start left back today from actually?
for Arsenal. They had a couple of younger lads I know. I don't know if one of them started maybe. But
Was there a Lewis White fella playing? No.
I don't know. Jorginho off. That'd be a good one to take off before the penalties. Because he's a guaranteed
Can he
goal.
not come? Oh, he has to be the people who finished the game.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. If he goes off, he can't take a penalty.
Just that's
Well, they could bring him back on.
It's 8 minutes though.
If they have a sub left, you can bring a guy back on if he was all right. Like, do you know what I mean? If he,
Oh, really?
yeah.
And you can't make substitutions.
Like, obviously, before the whistle is blown, you'd have to sub him back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
gone off?
Jorginho is gone. There's a penalty taker gone, as you say,
And,
and probably their best
He's
one.
a guaranteed
Well, they-
goal from a penalty.
But
like,
sure,
yeah.
surely, as you say, they'll bring him back on the last minute.
Yeah, if he's able at all, they'd bring him on, even if it was
I think
fucking seconds to go.
There's a long way to go. I don't know if we'll even get to penalties. Like, but if he doesn't.
Oh,
Jesus,
Tierney,
there's a
the
guy who
Celtic
hasn't played a
dude.
while.
I was wondering who your man
Tierney,
was.
yeah. Forgot about him.
What did you make of it, Tom? As an avid Celtic fan, as we all are.
Well,
I see Rodgers was fucking ripping during the. I think it was 2 weeks ago actually. The fans were chanting Tierney's fucking name during a match, and Rodgers came out after the game and he said he was fucking livid. That was the height of disrespect to the poor bastard who was playing left back at the moment, and that he was doing everything he could. The lad who was playing, doing his best for the club, you know, and giving everything. And he says the last thing he needs to hear is the fans chanting fucking Tierney's name.
What did they shouldn't have?
He just thought that, like, I'm not sure if Rodgers
No,
misunderstood. Maybe the fans, he took it that the fans are chanting that they wanted Tierney back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Whereas,
But even
like they'll still chant Roy Keane's name and shit like
Well, the
this at
point
games.
is,
Like,
my
you know,
view on that is like, you know, even if they are shouting for Tierney back, that's not a disrespect to your man that's playing. You know, it's not putting him down at all. They're not booing him. They're not doing anything to him.
Oh, Malacia did well there.
You know,
no?
the Celtic have
it's
often
certainly-
sold players. Like, I know it's hard when you're offered money, but I
But
don't
would
know.
Tierney have been like a legendary player? At
No,
Celtic?
but he
I
would
wouldn't
be
have
a
thought so.
quality player for them.
He would have
like,
been a good player,
you
yeah,
know,
at the time. Like, but he's like he's not even getting the game for Arsenal these days. Like,
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You see, we'd be getting him for Celtic. You know, so.
yeah.
No, I don't think Rodgers is right in that live. No, to be honest, I think Rodgers is a bit of a PC merchant at times.
I didn't know what to make of it. I thought, Jesus, is that a bit of a storm in a fucking teacup there. I mean,
especially when the relationship is always so good between the managers and Celtic, So
I thought it was a bit. I thought actually there was no need to even bring it up. Like.
No, exactly.
No,
That's
I'd
the point,
say
yeah.
no doubt. Knowing the fucking media, they probably asked him the question.
Yeah.
But sure, how many games do you watch of any club and they'll scream and chant the names of ex-players? Do you know?
Yeah.
Well, Brian, unfortunately, like most sports, that's the way it's gone.
What's that?
He says if you need to bring lads on to hit a target from 12 yards, it's bad form. It's on a
That's a
par
fair
with
point.
hurling goalies taking penalties. Yeah, but sure, that's the way it goes, Brian. These pros on massive money, and some of them just crap the togs from 12 yards.
Did you ever miss a penalty when you were playing football?
Never got to take one.
Which way now?
Oh, mess, yeah. Oh, unless he gives away a fucking corner kick here, and probably could he possibly have nudged that back to glory or just let it go?
I don't know. It was a good cross, no? I think at this stage you're not taking any chances and you're putting it out, Although this is a chance now from a corner. What's left? 5 minutes plus added time, or 4 minutes probably plus added time.
Get it out to fuck, and it's out. Go on, Diallo. Go on, my man.
Well, if there was one man you'd want run at the end of that, it's Diallo, yeah. Have we any substitutes left?
Malacia, Xerxes,
Is it 3 for the FA?
Collier. Who else has come on? Euro.
Well, we have Jorginho.
That's 4.
What's that?
I said we have Jorginho.
We might have one left yet, have we?
You don't bring me into this collective we bullshit, right?
Tom, come on, let's get this out. Let's get this over with.
No.
An ex-United
Here
fan.
we go.
Here we go. Oh, jeez, I love United. Then Ferguson retires. Ferguson retires. Tom says, "Fuck this anyway." I'm not, I'm not supporting him anymore. I'm far again.
I can't stand Ferguson.
I preferred him in his Rangers days.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of at this stage you wanted to go to penalties, though, don't you?
Well, you're after getting this far, like
it might be the only chance we see a fucking goal.
It's a waste, yeah. But I, like Clive was saying earlier as well, I don't fancy any of the United players really to stick a penalty.
Bring back on Harry
Fernandes.
Maguire.
Jeez, I'd nearly take him over Xerxes taking one, or Collier, or Jesus, anyone else on the pitch really. No,
the no action power down feature will switch to TV standby.
Do I need to press a button here, Clive?
What's this? Sorry.
Look at the screen over there.
Oh yeah, show me the.
Is it that one?
TV star, is that one? All we gotta do is hit the volume button or something. Just
sorry,
what's Stardy saying?
I'm not tech savvy, so you can't tell me about these complicated things. Tom loved Fergie. It's true. I don't know why
you're one from the Black Eyed Peas, yeah.
Oh, Brian Deere had it covered. That. Now I have a penalty shootout done up here on the old stream deck, but I think it could be going back to the Euros. So this could be Portugal versus God knows who when I click the button to come up. But we'll use the software anyway. We'll just go with it.
The method is still the same.
Yeah, you'll get the idea, folks.
There's a couple of Portuguese players here.
Ash there, boys, the goalie.
Fair play. I'm fucking delighted for him.
Penalty save, yeah. He's a great save from a header there from
Rice
he's
been very good.
Oh, nice.
Rare enough that a goalie gets it.
Was off.
He's off.
Shite.
I don't think there'll be too much injury time added onto this half now, will there? There wasn't.
No.
Yeah, there's time for one last major attack here for Arsenal. Tierney tries to
couple,
overlap.
No.
Oh, the lid slips.
2 United players slipped.
Oh. Free out.
I'll take that.
Who's after getting
Absolutely
done there?
Take that. Eat up a couple more minutes.
On ref, toss out a fucking yellow for that, will you bollocks?
I often think now at this stage of the game where you're going into to finish up the half, you're kind of defeating the purpose by staying down injured, because you're adding on to the injury time that's going to be onto a bit. You might as well just see out the time that's left in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? You're giving the referee a thought there about maybe adding on another 30 seconds when
he'll probably play the standard 2 minutes, I suppose.
Yeah, there wasn't too many stoppages. There was 2 minutes at the end of the first half, wasn't there? So we'll see.
We've Spain versus England, lads, in the penalty shootout graphic done here. So that's what we might just run with that.
What do you mean?
Sounds good.
Let's see if we can change it up. That's if it goes to it at all.
If it goes,
Any
at all,
clock
yeah.
come up for injury time, no?
No, nothing.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
going to be
no.
0, so maybe they
reckon?
don't do injury time, do they?
No, they did
extra
2
time.
minutes in the
Oh,
first
did
half.
they?
2
All
minutes in
right.
the first half, yeah.
He'll have to play some injury time, like.
Well, there were subs and everything as well. That
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
adds
No,
on
it'll
some
be 2
time.
minutes, I guarantee you. I just don't know why your man
this
isn't
is
out
it.
yet.
20 seconds. Come on, the fuck. Still time for a
be
counter-attack
just-
day for
to be
Diallo to win it
just-
for us.
I know, yeah. Wishful thinking, no. But I would be just like United now to... go
Nothing
on,
silly,
Diallo.
though. Nothing silly. That's good pressure.
That's great
That's good
pressure,
pressure. Declan Rice runs back to England.
They need to keep it up, though.
What did you think of the Mel Gibson interview, Tom, with
I d-
Joe Rogan? Did you get to hear it?
I only saw bits of it live.
I know,
I
it
must
was
watch it though.
Yeah, it was good
Oh,
enough.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, deflection.
Corner.
That's a goal kick, is it?
Corner,
Oh,
yeah.
fucking hell, we have a corner at the
1
dish.
minute extra time. You just know it's going to be a goal, don't you?
1 minute, yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Damien Callan, is it?
Yep. That's Susie's brother.
Yeah.
He's calling for penalties.
Oh, here we go. See this out now. We go to Schmenalties.
Oh, man. To be sickening to lose it here now.
Oh, it's a high looper. Get a hit on it. Oh! And Xerxes clears it. Blow it up, ref, will
That's
ya?
it, ref.
No fouling, please. Oh,
Go on, Arsenal.
no. Fuck off, Tom, would ya? Xerxes, no lunging.
Oh, well done.
Blow it up, ref. Oh, ref. Time is up, referee, you bollocks.
One more. Whip it
Fucking
in.
don't like this ref
Whip
at all,
it in,
lads.
let it
The
in,
time
let
is
it in.
up, ref. Would you fucking blow it?
Go on, whip it in.
That's
Over
it.
now,
Blow it
it's
up.
over now, penalties. That's it.
Oh, Tom, I'll put the kettle on.
Do chop.
Dave, do you want something, beer?
Yeah, go on, sure, yeah. Be nice.
We'll be right back, folks.
Penalties, schmenalties. Wow.
I'm always fascinated, like the kind of logistics around the team. See the fella there with the whatever the iPad for the penalties.
Yeah.
I'm always fascinated the organisation of that, because
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
that's well organised in advance to a degree. You
Yeah.
have to adjust for the players who are off or whatever. But like all of that, I find fascinating. Even the provision of the drinks, the first aid,
someone's
whatever.
Making sure that they're out there hydrating and all this
and
kind
it
of
has
stuff.
to happen so quickly. Like
Yeah.
I was talking to the physio of the Clare team for the All Ireland, and she was saying like it was so tense. Let's say in the latter stages of it.
Yeah.
You know, where you have injury time and you have all of this happening, fellas injured and fellas almost losing their head, like 'cause it's the most probably intense period maybe of their lives.
Yeah, of course.
And for the coaches as
And
well,
it's-
like
yeah.
and to make
and everything is
decisions-
still up for grabs.
yeah,
as well
and you have
by
to
the
make
end of it, like.
decisions so quickly.
Yeah.
Like it's to be able to be calm in that space is
Yeah,
very very
and-
interesting.
And I think that marks a line in the difference between players that are able to step up to make this, because you could have very good players in League One Championship, but they just don't have that
At that
mentality to be
stage,
able
yeah,
to
handle that
produce
pressure.
when needed. Exactly. Yeah, the pressure, and that's what kind of marks them.
Absolutely, yeah. But as I said, it's the players, but then there's so much around it that are the individuals involved.
Yeah.
In the management and that they have to be at the top of their game.
Yeah, the sports psychology is a huge
Yeah,
industry
of
now,
course
like,
it is. Yeah, yeah.
and you can see why, because like you're talking about the All Ireland there as well, and you're talking about lads who are playing World Cup finals or Champions League finals as well, like where there's millions of people around the world sitting and watching this, judging everything.
Stakes are so high.
Yeah. Goalkeepers as well now for stuff like this, for penalties. Like, can you imagine? This is all on their shoulders now.
The
Like,
psychology of all this, like
and you know, like there's guys here showing them tablets, going, "This guy has kicked his penalty to this side."
That's
last
right,
2 times,
so many
3
times, yeah.
there's a good chance, Joe. And trying to,
But you
trying to
wonder
recall
then,
all that. Like,
but there must be a psychology there, as in like, you can obviously give too much information, at that stage and confuse a lad or overload him, like So there's the mathematics almost of that, of understanding what not to say to a lad, because you can say too much altogether.
That's it, yeah, and you can actually put them off from their normal sort of routine as to how to keep themselves kind of
exactly.
Yeah, it's. But I'm sure. Look, these guys work with them day in day out. I'm sure
they
they know.
exactly.
This is too much for this guy, or this is enough for this him. There was a keeper. I can't remember who it was now, but he he would mark the post that the player coming up to take the penalty was going to take with his water bottle. So he'd put his water bottle at the post wherever.
Really?
For each one, he'd go over and move it then to the next person.
Wow.
So just kind of a mental thing, like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going to go
yeah,
this
yeah,
side,
yeah.
I'm going this side, this is the way it's
Yeah.
going to go.
But I mean, there must be, again, I'm sure, some psychology there that when you see the bottle there, does that draw your eye, and therefore you're potentially more likely to hit the ball that way, you know?
Maybe it puts you off, or maybe you see that the player subconsciously sees that as a marker to aim for.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
You just don't know. There's so much that goes into it, like.
Just a half of one chub if you have it, Jan. Oh, brilliant. Then why ask?
It was a half less than what you wanted.
Just like your soul, Tom.
He was only half wrong.
No biscuit, no?
Penalty schmenalties here, and
I'd fancy Mesraoui taking one, all right. Fernandez, but the rest of them, Jesus, I don't know who's going to step up there, like.
no, we're on the. I didn't actually expect penalties today, so I massively ill prepared. So bear with us.
What did I say? It'll go to extra time, 1-1, and there'll be penalties.
You did say it, Tom.
And I said United will have a man sent off.
You did say it.
Tom, you're a bookie's nightmare. You should be going in throwing these
Well,
things
this
down.
is the thing, you see, but I don't bet. That's only my only problem. Like
That's my only problem.
That's the man I can be invisible, but only when there's no one
Why
else in the
can't I
room.
bet?
I don't work with cowboys.
No, do Dave, take a look at that primeval, I presume, maybe, but the first episode is good now.
I liked what I saw from the trailers of it, yeah, because it popped up on. Is it that on Amazon?
Netflix.
Netflix. Okay, yeah. I keep an eye out for that. So
I'll get the name of that movie that there's no dialogue in it. I just randomly put it on, and I was like, surely they're going to start talking soon.
Yeah.
I was like 30 minutes in, I said, I don't think there's going to be any dialogue, but it actually kept you going. You know,
Yeah,
and it was
yeah.
low budget, like, you know, but.
and you probably like the scenario that's there. You probably didn't need dialogue to be able to see what's
No,
happening.
no,
what's
it's
We're on the fly here,
Please.
folks.
and you don't want
Just
to
threw it in there.
either. Like,
You may have Spanish and English flags there,
Oh, yeah. Well, go for it.
but we're going to go for it.
Fernandez with the first. Call it, boys.
Bruno doesn't
score,
miss.
no, he'll score it. Yeah.
He scored already. Confidence must be high.
Oh, Bruno.
Bruno
doesn't miss. Come on, Bruno.
I'm going to say he'll score.
Bruno.
Nice finish.
I thought he'd missed it. I thought he got white. I was like, oh no.
Oh, it's 1-0. It's not too bad, Tom. It's the Spanish flag for Arsenal, which I think is relevant with Arteta there on the side.
why not, yeah?
And we've got the English flag. Granted, Ruben Amorim won't be happy with me, but
Well, it's an English club, I suppose. It'll do.
what have we got in there? Schmenalties, you'd fancy United, Arsenal, a bunch of chokers. Odegaard has missed one already, has he?
I reckon Odegaard buries it.
Surely make amends. Surely he won't miss 2 in a row.
Ooh.
Come on, buy in there. This will put the fucking fright down the rest of them. Ah!
Nice finish.
Buries it.
He needed that one anyway.
Are Arteta and Pep still close?
I'll imagine they're like both Spaniards. Fucking
But they were good friends, weren't they?
Arteta
And
was
they
the
worked
with
together.
Arteta worked with him for years as
Yeah,
well
yeah.
as his protege.
Yeah, exactly,
no, I'd say there's a massive respect there.
Nice.
Lovely, yeah. Always good.
Diallo going for the direct run up.
He's going to miss it. He's going to miss it.
Don't be too smart, Ahmed.
Mark
Just
my
bury the
words.
fucking
Mark
thing.
my words, he's going to miss it.
He'll bury it.
Oh, that's how you take
There's
a
one thing
penalty.
that lad isn't lacking his confidence anyway.
I suppose, yeah.
Great penalty, Jesus.
One of those, or even the keeper guesses right, he's probably not getting that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you have to hit it hard anyway, surely. Like, that has to be the basic.
It's no chance.
If Xerxes takes him, I wonder why he's going to just like, roll it along.
Hit it.
Keeper left time to dive 1 minute and come back.
Down the ground. What's he doing in his head? Who, Dick?
Havertz.
Oh, sorry.
I think he's going to miss it.
Oh, come on, Bayendir. Havertz has hit everything over the bar today. Come on, give us one more, buddy.
Havertz.
Actually, no, do you know what? I'd settle
look
for a
confident.
post shot and let it bounce right back to his toe.
Well done, Brian. There. That's brilliant. That's
Terrible
brilliant.
Guy buying there. There's your fucking number one goalkeeper right there.
Terrible penalty though.
Oh, shit. But sure, who cares? He still had to save it.
I want United to lose.
Fuck you, Tom. Fucking ex-United lover. Well, that, is it in it? Is it in there? What's going in, all right?
Going in,
That's a
yeah.
great
Yeah,
save.
good save. It's another one, yeah.
But a weak penalty, like, I mean, as you said, just as I just said.
But he was tucking
Oh,
it in,
that's a
like,
great
yeah.
save. That's right in the fucking corner.
No, it's a very good
He
save.
just didn't hit it hard enough.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah,
It is a
yeah.
good save, but if he hits that hard, it's
He
gone
went,
in.
he went for position rather
Yeah.
than power in it, yeah.
And I mean, you should be able to do both at that.
2-1 United. Who's up? Euro.
Lenny
Oh,
Euro.
my God. They're sending
Controversial.
up the 18, 19-year-old centre half. No,
If
I
he's
suppose.
got a pair of balls, we'll
Well,
see.
the thing is, you put your name forward for these things.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, come on, Euro. Oh,
that's
get in
beautiful.
there.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful penalty.
That's some pair of balls out of a fucking 19-year-old.
We score 2 more, we win.
Well, he saves this. We only need one more.
And Brian Deer's on a roll. 2 penalties saved in this game. Wow.
Some going, lads. Jeez,
At the
Tom,
same
can you
time,
imagine
too,
19 years
that's
of
a
age and we're
cracking
worried about
penalty.
getting in fucking to this place or that place? You've too much drink. You're like, Jesus.
I know.
Our concerns were minimal.
Yeah.
Your concerns are more how are we
Have
getting
you the
home.
bottle
than
I reckon
opener
he's
there,
getting
Tom?
in. Huh?
Have you the bottle opener over there
I
beside
have,
you?
Davey, yeah.
Sorry, can I borrow it there? Here's your boy, Tom.
Decky
Oh,
Rice.
Decky Rice. Decky doesn't miss.
He got the era tattoo removed from his chest there.
Yeah, yeah.
Laser job, was it?
Lasers, yeah.
Can I relate, Davey?
Allegedly.
Decky.
Rice, baby. Come on, into the fucking crowd. Is he going to boil?
I reckon
like
he's
that,
gonna-
like that segue.
I reckon he's going to blow it over. Oh, nice finish.
Oh, nice penalty.
Lucky.
Nice penalty.
Jesus.
Oh, sugar.
So who's up now, boys? Zerks.
Going on.
Yeah, this reef. Oh,
That's
that's
a
a
good
great
penalty.
penalty.
It's a
Straight. And what arm? The keeper actually made a great
Yeah.
dive.
He
There's
did
no.
what
There's no
Havertz did,
save.
only he
There's
stuck
no
on the
save
power
in
as
that.
well, like,
Yeah. Yeah. If Havertz hits it with the same conviction, it's in. Like
Oh, Martinez.
he's going to bury it.
Yeah, I'd fancy him now. He'd take it.
Come on, Martinez. That Argentinian technique. Give
But,
me a Julian Dix bull toe right down the middle.
He's taken penalties for. He scored a cracker against Liverpool as well, actually.
Oh,
Right down the middle.
oh, the goalie makes the move. The
this
goalie
guy's
makes
a
the
World Cup
move,
winner
and
as well,
Martinez
isn't he? So,
rolls
yeah.
that sucker down.
It must be some relief though when you see it going like.
Yeah.
I know, like as Brian Flannery was saying there, like it is to whatever. 12
Oh,
yards
that's a great
away,
penalty.
But there's still some pressure, like to.
It's a little delay. Yeah,
He's
you're
watching,
watching the
yeah,
goalie.
he's
The-
watching
I've
goal.
always wondered.
Come on, by.
I'd fancy the goalie here now, or this could be blazed.
Who's this guy?
Thomas Partey, who's been
Partey.
struggling a little bit.
And who's allegedly in a bit of trouble as well, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that side of things now, but he hasn't been playing a whole lot, so you'd be hoping.
He hasn't. But has he been injured or has he just been out of form? Or
I don't know. Was he out on loan even for a while? No.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's straight down the
Down
middle.
as well.
We're down to the last penalties.
what's he doing with the ball? There's no hurry getting the next one done. Like
He's trying to, I suppose, put the pressure back.
Psychology.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, that
Nearly
was
hit
close
his
too.
fucking
Yeah,
foot.
that was very close. Yeah.
Oh,
There was nothing in it. Oh, your boy.
oh,
Here's
here we
Xerxes.
go. It's Xerxes. Oh, God.
I decided I'm just going to roll it in.
And his foot's on his face run up to the ball. Come on, Xerxes, please.
Oh, that's the last.
For
guy
your
I
own
wanted to see
fucking
walking
career,
up there
will
now.
you just fucking...
he didn't play bad.
bury
like,
it.
so
No, he
the-
deserves a goal.
He held it up,
Confidence
but
must be alright.
The shooting and the finishing.
You're a
just wasn't
striker,
there.
Xerxes. You have to bury. Yes!
Beautiful.
I'm delighted for him,
I am
because if
delighted
he'd
for him
missed
now,
that,
yeah.
the fucking questions being asked of him. We're down to the last one. Oh, that's it. Is that for curtains?
We're done.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
United won. Beautiful.
Cheers, Dave.
Get that fucking can away.
Here you go, John. Cheers.
I don't give a shit.
Go on, United.
Well, that's an upset anyway, lads. I don't think many people had United pegged down for winning this.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I actually thought I was
On
fucking
penalties,
so
especially.
concentrating on the goddamn fucking take here. I forgot that was to win
When
it.
was sent off the 50-odd minute or
60th, just exactly on 60.
Yes.
They played an hour or more.
Yeah,
with 10 men, and they've beaten Arsenal. Like so.
Community guidelines. Please remember the context of Clyde's remark regarding the balls of an 18-year-old. Touche, moderator. Brilliant. Delighted for Bayern Deer. What a match.
Where's he
They're
from?
back, Rob. We've gone to the home of the fucking title challengers and left there with the V.
So you're a Man United supporter again, Clive?
yeah.
I had the jumper ready just in case.
To fish it out of the bin there. A bit of mayonnaise.
Burn it while you're wearing it.
Still smelling the turkey juice. Yeah.
yeah.
Delighted for Bayern Deer.
Great game from him. No,
Do you know what? Fucking, that's a great win. Half an hour to go, and you to play another half. We played an hour with 10 men.
Over an hour with 10 men.
Yeah. And all down to Dallo being a fucking dickhead.
They had a lot of the ball and they were getting a couple of chances, but they didn't really have
Fucking
any clear-cut
beautiful.
chances again. Like Bayern had to make a great save
Beautiful.
right from Rice in the header, but other than that, I can't remember a single clear-cut chance for Arsenal afterwards.
Yeah, the Martinelli goal that was disallowed was probably the only. No, having said that, Havertz missed fucking two belters that he
Havertz
should have
on his
fucking
own
had to
hat-trick,
score.
like,
Yeah.
And all done in London.
All done in London, away from home, an hour with 10 men. Jesus. In fairness, the back four were brilliant. Bardella.
They were, yeah. Delict was good, very good.
The back five even. The three vital centre half. Even Martinez after getting the yellow. Did well afterwards.
He did well, scored a penalty as
I
well.
delighted for Xerxes. Jesus Christ, he'd have never lived it down if he missed it.
And it wasn't a good penalty either.
No, but look, he hit it hard as well. Like, if that wasn't.
I suppose what you'd say there is I gave him the eyes, you know.
Yeah.
Gives him all machine gun celebration.
Good night, Pete. Pete's had enough, lads. He's tucking in for the night.
Colum,
Slippers on.
we're back. We'll see you, Flano. 5 penalties scored, Damien. Can't argue with that. Sweet.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah. 5 penalties, not a single miss. Fair play to them.
So, going back to managers and whatnot, how long are we going to give Potter? How long are we going to give David Moyes?
I reckon Moyes is there for the long haul, to be honest. Obviously, unless things go to shit. If he stays up this year, he'll get another 3-4 years out of it if he wants it. Potter be different. You never know. Like, I think he's a good manager. Like,
Yeah.
but it's a strange.
Who's Potter going to take over?
Aston Villa.
Good luck, Rob.
Villa,
Yeah.
Villa-
No, Potter's gone to West Ham.
Or West Ham, I meant to
West
say.
Ham.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
So, West Ham are a funny one, like.
Is it the West Ham fans or almost like Spurs fans in a way, like where they demand like massive results as well, like, and they're not a bad team, but they're not a team that are challenging for Europe or anything at all. Same as United, really. Like.
United are back, says Cullum, in the 4th round of the FA Cup. It's down, Cullum. Cullum, where's the game on tonight? Oh no, it's on. Is that Real Madrid Barca game on at Bernabeu, or is it neutral venue, or is that a Spanish Cup final? I just saw the fixture there earlier. I wasn't sure if it's like semi-final or is it a final. Cullum goes to a good few. He's out in Barcelona.
That's Cullum
They've 2
Callan,
cups in
is
the
it?
league.
Yeah,
so
or no, it's Cullum married to Susie's sister. They're living out in
Oh,
Barcelona,
sorry, yes,
so they
yes.
go to.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
They go
The
to a
man's
bunch
married.
of games out there.
Where is the goalie from?
Bayern Deer, is he Turkish? Is he?
Yeah,
he?
okay.
Yeah. And he's got no chance, Tom. I mean, fucking Ten Hag signed him. He was Fenerbahce's number 1 goalie. He was the international goalie. Came to United and never got one fucking sniff of a game.
Well, Jez, he's put his hands up there now, anyway.
Well, like, in fairness, Ruben Amorim's only been here, 2 months, and he's had 2 or 3 games already.
Well, he's said that Bayern Deer is his cup goalkeeper. He's going to play in all the cup games, no matter how far along they get. Like, so to get to the final, he's going to be in the
You
final.
have to do that, like. You have to give your sub-goalie games.
Yeah, and like especially in the cup, like no one's going to like. Okay, yeah, you might freak out a little bit if you get hammered by someone in the cup and go out that way, but like there's a bit of leeway with the cups. Like, you know, you're not going to get too much of a backlash on it.
No, he was a bit poor in the last game, a bit flappy, but I thought he was a much more solid now today.
Man of the match as well,
and you
fair
saved
play.
2 fucking penalties, you know.
What the fuck did they give him?
The man of the match.
Like it's
award.
something
Oh, it's on in
Saudi
Saudi Arabia, lads. The Spanish Super Cup final. Wow.
Is it?
They must have paid a few quid to get that, even though La Liga probably needs the money.
Barcelona.
The
Spanish
Spanish
Barcelona,
final
yeah.
or this world.
No,
No, the Spanish Super Cup
Really?
final.
Spanish
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah. So
Super
they're playing it out in
Classico.
Saudi Arabia, which they must have paid a fortune to get it, like to host
Cup
it. I know Barca weren't in a bit of bother to keep Olmo. Did you see that with the transfer? The financial fair play, they'd signed Jermaine Olmo and didn't literally have the money on the books to pay for it.
Wow.
So that say
weren't
like
the-
they had the money, but like maybe probably weren't supposed to
Spanish
have that money
Federation
because
said-
judging by what they were getting. Oh my God, the round draw is going on straight away. We're going to stay alive for the draw, lads. Takes a couple of minutes.
Back to
We might
back
as well
FA
check.
Cups for United, so maybe.
Here we go, Martin Keown. And what's your man's name?
Is that the guy from West Ham?
Or was he Chelsea sub goalie for a while?
Oh, no,
Mark Viduka. What a striker he was.
Wasn't
That's
he?
Keown there. That'll be a good game tonight, Colm. I might actually watch that later if I get a chance. Schwarzer.
That's
Jesus,
Australian,
I knew the face. Yeah, just couldn't place him.
Great save.
Great save, yeah. Was that?
I knew he was at Chelsea, yeah. It's a sub goalie, yeah. Was he in there along with fucking what's his face? No, yeah.
I don't think he ever played.
Who was
a
your
game
man
for
that ended up
Schwarzer,
wearing the cap? The brilliant Chelsea goalie. Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's Czech.
Czech, yeah. Peter
Yeah,
Czech,
Peter
yeah,
Cech,
yeah. Yeah, Schwarzer was there as sub goalie, I think, around in, wasn't he? Jeez, you forget 2-time semi-cup finalist with Middlesbrough. Fucking
That's
hell.
right.
There was-
When Southgate was there, wasn't it? But then I think when Southgate was playing, but then when Southgate was managing them, they got relegated.
who was managing him then? It wasn't Brian Robson, no?
Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Might have been, yeah.
He, managed
He
him
was
a
there
while,
for a
yeah.
while, but did he get him to a semi-final, I think, one season? Did he, Brian
have,
Robson?
might have,
No,
yeah.
they could have been relegated the fucking same year now, having said that, but
Yeah.
it was like Wigan there. Didn't they get to a final there one year and they were relegated, I think,
That
the same
must have hurt
season?
Keown to say that now. What's that?
Didn't Wigan get to a final of one of those cups there one year and I think were they relegated the same year?
Did we play them in the final?
We beat the shit of them one year in a final,
In a
right?
final, yeah, we
Ronaldo
absolutely
was a
destroyed them,
4-0.
Yeah.
What does that mean now? Selected what numbers?
So this is the draw. Selected ball numbers. Let's just let you know what numbers are what each team obviously is designated a number at the start of the whole thing.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean?
Millwall or Dagenham and Reds. No, there's a
So
match.
who's Plymouth?
Who are the ones that everyone wants? Plymouth,
Exeter.
Millwall or
Exeter.
Dagenham? Exeter, yeah.
And United.
There's some big fucking names there now already. Yeah, they're down to the business end of it now. Awful shame for poor. Imagine seeing Tamworth in there now instead of Spurs. Like, and they could have nicked it at the end of the 90 minutes.
Well, they ended up losing 3-0 at the end of it.
You see Keown now with the fucking eye open. United versus away to City. You know?
Away to Liverpool. Or something, yeah. It's United.
Man United.
We're staying on here,
home.
folks, for the draw. First one out is United at home at Old Trafford. Boom.
It's going to be Liverpool or City, isn't it? Leicester.
At home to Leicester. I take that. Ruud van Nistelrooy returns already.
Oh, yeah. How come they don't have all the numbers there?
Leeds at home, Ellen Road. Well, what was that about earlier? They were showing only
Millwall
some
or
of them.
Dagenham.
Yeah, why is that?
The size of the screen, I suppose.
No,
BBC
what was the
run out of
worst thing
characters.
about? Yeah, it was strange. They showed about 10 clubs to begin with. Brighton at home, Benny, you'll be delighted. Who's coming back to play the Seagulls?
Oh, Chelsea.
Oh,
one.
Chelsea.
Who?
Brighton and Chelsea.
Tough draw, Benny, but you give anyone a game there. Plymouth are still going, wasn't that Rooney's crowd, no?
Yes.
They're still.
was it?
I think it was, wasn't it? Was Rooney managing Plymouth? Dave.
Yes, and he's gone from them now.
Yeah,
isn't
but
he?
they won obviously today.
But there must be a standing manager in there at the moment. I don't think they've
Exeter at home are playing Notts Forest. That'll be a tough one now. Fairness, Forest are flying.
Coventry.
Coventry at home.
Is
Is Lampard over them?
Yeah.
Jeez, I
Jeez.
didn't realise he
Are
was
they
back managing.
championship now?
Ipswich. That's a tough one. Oh, that's a tough game actually. Ipswich away to Coventry.
below that, Dave? Are they below championship even, I
I
think?
don't know.
Coventry gave us a scare last year in the semi-final.
Coventry aren't
Remember?
bad,
Yeah.
They're not bad at all, yeah. Yeah, that's right, yeah. They give us a
Did we go to
a great
penalties?
game.
We beat them on penalties,
No,
was
that
it?
was Newport County, was it? Or did we have to bring to penalties?
Not sure now. Did we go to penalties against Coventry? Can't
Maybe we
remember.
did, so
Who
we
were
made it-
Blackburn after getting drawn with?
We made everything difficult there anyway.
Mansfield or Wigan. That's a reasonably handy fucking Fulham. Well, Fulham should go through there.
You'd expect that anyway.
Coventry Ipswich is a tricky one now for Ipswich.
Yeah, that's not an easy game.
Birmingham at home to
Newcastle.
Preston Charlton versus Wickham. I missed that one. Well, that's not really one you're going to rush to see. Birmingham and Newcastle. Newcastle away to Birmingham, yeah. Birmingham, Tom, it's great. Like, Birmingham, it's a city of 9-10 million people, like.
Really, yeah?
Yeah. It's fucking enormous. It's Aston Villa. Aston Villa and Birmingham are the two big clubs there, like.
Is it the second
Like,
best?
Birmingham should be an absolute fucking powerhouse,
I
like.
think so, wouldn't you?
With a population, like, it's basically a country of its own, like. Everton get the home draw. Bournemouth. Oh, an odd Premier League clash. Tough one for Moisey.
Villa
at home.
Who did Liverpool draw?
Are Liverpool still in it? They are, of course. They won 4-0. What am I saying yesterday?
They are, yeah. I didn't see who they drew, though.
Spurs and Villa.
Spurs and Villa.
Oh, Jesus, that's a great one. Villa and Spurs, another big name gone in the fourth round.
No one's got
Southampton or Swansea at home.
No one's picked
versus
City yet.
Burnley.
Look.
No City yet, no.
Did Liverpool come out? Did we miss that?
I didn't see them coming up, but
Anyone in the comments confirmed that Liverpool come out already? We seem to have
They
missed
have
it.
to have, sure, they're not in the thing.
Plymouth versus Liverpool.
Man City, look.
Of course, to get a handy one, sure.
Leighton Orient Derby versus City. Yeah. Well, there's a fucking walk over.
Well, it could be Derby.
It's true.
We must have missed the Liverpool draw, did
No,
we?
it popped down there, Plymouth versus Liverpool.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, but I didn't see it.
Oh, Plymouth and Liverpool. Well, okay, that so ends their run.
Liverpool's.
Okay, well, there's a couple of all Premier League clashes there, so that's another chance for a small one to scrape through into the next round. You know what I mean?
Forward, yeah.
You have who? Villa and Spurs, was it?
Villa and Spurs
yeah.
is the standout one, yeah.
Newcastle
Anyway,
won.
so all I can say is thanks very much for watching, folks. If any of you are haven't done so before, we'd love to see leave a comment, like, and maybe subscribe. I just want to give my thanks to Dave and Tom for calling in today, and hopefully we'll have them on again. And for all ABUs out there, go and suck on my jag on. But United are through, Arsenal are out, and it's been a great old day. And lads, thanks very much. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks for coming in. Your opinions of the game, Dave? Quick summary.
I didn't see that coming at all. I'm absolutely delighted with that. Yeah, I was expecting United to get a hammering, really. So yeah, all good news.
Tom, yourself, as an avid United fan, now almost afraid to say it.
It's kind of weird. Like it's a weird thing even to say. You expect that it's a surprise. It's not inaccurate. But it is weird. That'll tell you maybe how bad United have gone, you know. Yeah. So, but fairness to them, they dug in, like they fought hard and they got what they deserve. So fair enough.
Yeah.
We
We will be back on again next weekend, and if you're watching post match, please leave a comment as well. We always reply. We'll be back next weekend. We're not sure what game we'll do yet, but we'll put that up on our socials during the week, and we'll be in touch soon. Thanks very much. Good luck now.